actually hit the live button and I'm talking to people now. Welcome back, everyone, to Roll for Damage, where I take this wonderful group of nerds through my homebrew world in a Rise of Tiamat adjacent campaign. We're like super adjacent at the moment. We're far away, but we're getting back there, hopefully fairly soon. Before we get into tonight's story, there's a few people I want to thank. I've chosen to first these to be Hit Point Press and Dingo, because the Fool's Gold. Look at it. Look how pretty it is.
Ooh.
I like how my green screen is just like, look at his arm. It's see-through. But yeah, it's really cool. It's full of interesting things. And we've got the Four-Claimer race, which will be Arron, you're not frozen. It's fine.
I know, but I'm really good at it.
All right, Drax.
We've got the Four-Claimer race, which is be like officially in there. We'll have the Weavers, which are like a bunch of spider people or ex-best friends. There is a bunch of new subclasses. The ones I've seen so far being the Soaring Soul Barbarian, I believe, which has like a Titan grip sort of thing where you get two big weapons to smash people with. Dual wielding, great. Look at Shannon's eyes just like expand endlessly. And there's also the Chiropractor Monk, based off of, what was her name? Abby? Yeah, the little red panda who just liked to trick people the right way. She's an excellent masseuse. But also, it's really, really deadly. I've been finding out they do a lot of damage and kind of make a cool off healer. So, anyways, thanks to Boy Press. Thanks to the Doodles. Dingo.
Good job.
Thanks,
Dingo Doodles.
Dingo Doodles and Felix for the book. And go check out the Kickstarter. I have backed it. I have bought a 12-inch tall Tarask, which some high-level party will be dealing with in the future whenever it arrives. I don't know who that would be, but
I should pledge that.
We're high level
here also.
Okay, so guys, we gotta wrap up scales in the next month so that's not us.
All right, cool. We can do it.
Speed run.
Doable, totally.
Speed run.
Totally doable.
Next up, we have Hero Forge. Take it away, Sean.
Hero Forge. Do you need new minis for your game? Do you need them to be customized? Do you need some of them to be pre-painted, or do you want to paint your own? There's all sorts of varieties at heroforge.com. Look at this lady. She's very tall. Look at this guy. He's very short. He's supposed to be tall, but the man who made him too small. You can get all sorts of weapons, magic effects, a little rock for them to stand on. Very cool. Now they have scars and bloodied features. It's very, very exciting. It's such a great tool to create custom miniatures for your NPCs, your PCs, your villains, all sorts of things. They have, you can get a variety of materials. You can get them, as I said, pre-painted or printed, colored. You can also get digital files so that you can 3D print them yourself if you're a hobbyist or a professional. They're so versatile, so great. They're a sponsor for our show, and we love them, and we can't wait to continue working with them. Thank you so much, Hero Forge, and everyone get out there and make your hero.
Fun fact about Hero Forge for the spoopy season, they have a bunch of like new weapons and designs all around skeletal stuffs. Really cool. Other fun fact, not about so much Hero Forge, but the models they've shown. 4 of those models have at one point been dead. Also, 4 of those models are Shannon's character. I'll let you figure out what happened there.
Also,
wait, yeah.
Ouch!
I legitimately want to appreciate that Sean had the best tagline at the end of that ad read, and I love it.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yep. Right, so next up we got Bree, who does the art. Thank you very much, Bree. Looks amazing. We have Sirenscape, who does the music. Thanks so much, Sirenscape. Sounds amazing. We will have their stuff playing through. I really need to find extra spoopy tracks because today is Halloween episode. I don't know if anyone remembers what happened in the last Halloween
No, we
episode,
all remember what happened in the last Halloween episode.
A crazy creature feature sort of style with lots of things just showing up.
Just for the audience to know, 2 of us died during the Halloween episode last year.
Not a problem. And the other person I think is when she stops fucking sassing me, is
Never.
Shelby for being the tech. Since thanking her is very hard with how she acts sometimes, I will have to never ask her to do this again. Shelby.
I mean,
Anyways.
Listen. You give me this shit all day. I gotta give it back to you.
Anyways, I forgot to move my microphone down, so we're gonna do that so I can pull some ASMR on Shannon, who hates it. And I'm gonna ask for Shelby. Could you please start a recap?
Okay, so I need to collect myself on where we picked up, because I believe we picked up with our separation, with 3 of us being in the city and 2 of us being outside of the city, and I believe we're in Etrelon, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so after escaping the plague siege on Monteculair and the Umberheart House, I don't really know what else to call that. The party finds themselves separated, as after Arron, or Ignis, gave away 5 years of his life to the weird, creepy lady living in a cage in a damp cavern, you know, as you do, and gaining a ring that had a teleportation spell on it, I believe. And the teleportation went a little wrong, so Ignis, Auric, and Saren, who's unfortunately not here today, they ended up in the city. While Sloane and Nia, the best of friends right now, ended up outside of the city. Emotions ensued. Nia and Sloane, I think, found a point of middle-ish ground. I think they're not trying to kill each other, so that's that's progress. It's progress.
Positive.
Well, Saren had some reveals about her. No one knows this, but except Guy. But Saren is actually a member of the. Found out Saren's a member of the Vaughn household. That's interesting and might have far-reaching effects later. Nia and Sloane ended up may or may not have ended up in, well, mostly Nia ended up in a very powerful gaze spell. By which house was that? I'm so sorry. Which house was that?
Marius.
I knew it started with an M, but I didn't want to say Monteculair. By House Marius, they were ringing the city to, I guess, monitor who was coming in, because after the fall of the Umberheart House and the destruction of Monteculair and all the 5 activity and the fact the Emperor is very weak right now, they're trying to keep the Emperor of Etredale safe.
Safe.
I don't trust them. I don't trust a damn person in this city. So they kind of strong-armed Nia and Sloane into making a deal where they would spread these weird...
I made no such deal.
Well, Nia was strong-armed into a deal to get us into the city without causing a scene. To spread these weird little runes, little runed pebbles around the walls of Etrelon, and if we had extra around the Von household. That's not going to go wrong at all, and it's absolutely not going to get pinned on us in any way, and I'm absolutely not going to be more wanted than I already am.
Definitely not bombs. Definitely not bombs.
You know what? It's fine. I think I can get out of it. It's fine. So, that happened. We got in the city. We reconvened with the party. Auric and Sloane had a really sweet moment in which Auric is lamenting he's suddenly aware what time is. Ignis has been asleep this entire time. Guy has been, being Guy. I'm not sure how else to describe your shenanigans, but they're fantastic.
Yeah, I'm easy to summarize.
The session
Stalking me and Sloane.
We're kind of worthy of that, to be honest, though. We're weird-looking people, and we've caused a lot of shit. The session ended in...
As you know, he's there to protect you.
The session ended with Nia getting a visit from one of the members of the Bastard Five, Payne. He broke his way into the room she was sleeping in, gave her a little upgrade on her arm, and then a little rose made of gold, And then he was like, "You got this, sister," and then noped out of there. And I believe that's where we're picking up. Oh yeah, Auric and Sloan went off. You guys went off on your own, didn't you? Yeah, so that's where we're sitting. 3 of us are at the inn we're staying at. Auric and Sloan are just out doing Auric and Sloan things. I believe.
Okay.
And Guy is following us.
Can I
Yes.
just get you to do a quick line, Kevin, just to see how loud you are? Because someone said you're super quiet.
I doubt that very much. I was probably just moving my lips.
Okay.
Speak again.
Yeah, got a little louder, just a little bit
A
louder.
little louder. I can certainly do that. You don't have to tell me 3 times.
You're
Twice,
good.
eh?
You're good. You're
Okay.
hitting the right
What do you
peak
think?
again.
Okay. Yeah, feel free, guys, to be our audio text on the side because it's hard for us to listen to it while playing and setting up and all the rest of it. We had enough audio issues and problems today, but we are on the way. So,
Shelby's a terrible technician, so please, any help is useful.
you're doing okay. So, tonight we have a very special Halloween episode for everyone. And I wonder if I should just say this at the start for incentive. If you survive the night, you level up. If you survive the Halloween, all right, that's it. That's all you got to do. You just got to survive.
So it's
But
a
I'm-
Simpsons episode. I understand.
But I am pulling out a few stops for this one. So there was
boy.
a poll on Twitter. I'm not going to say exactly what creatures were mentioned, but if you want to go find it, you can. You can see what won.
Surprise.
But yeah, all
I
right.
want to know. Yeah.
So you start this session as some of you are out searching. That'll be Auric, Sloan, and being followed by Guy. You're heading off somewhere. And others are huddled in a bar currently. There's now a large hole in the wall, courtesy of Pain of the Bastard Five. Now that his silence aura is gone, you can actually hear horses riding towards you. Ignis stirs in his sleep. If you want to make a perception check at disadvantage because you are asleep, you can see if you hear them coming and wake up.
Let's see. Perception.
You're rolling privately.
That's gonna be.
You're rolling privately, Aaron.
Oh, why did? Well, it was a 10, so. it's
Okay,
a
so there's a little drop-down box that says public and private roll. You should change it.
public roll. There we go.
I'm going to mute
Yeah.
my dice rolls in a minute because they will drive me insane. Also, audience, if you hear the dice rolls, let us know because you're not meant
There
to.
we go.
Yeah, I thought I
Um,
had them turned off, but if I don't, I'll fix it.
So,
A 10.
a 10. You do not wake up, for that is a very low roll. You are very tired. You did just, without much warning, teleport 15 people blindly across the country.
Yeah.
After
Wait.
making a deal with a hag and instantly aging 5 years. And that was after a large battle with It was a rough 24
Where you
hours
used
for
a
you.
lot of your spells to burn things.
So-
Okay, hold on. If I fail a saving throw or miss with an attack roll, I could roll 2d4 and add that total.
These-
as,
not-
favor-
it's not a
throw or
saving
attack
throw.
roll.
It's not a saving throw,
No.
it's a skill check.
Oh, it's just a check. Okay, well, fuck. I'm sorry. My head goes.
Okay,
all
we got this.
I could still do this.
It's fine. It's fine. It's okay to try to find other ways to get around it. But unfortunately, not this time. So, guards or soldiers, more accurately, start walking into the bar and bursting their way into this room that you're sitting in near. They are bearing Varn insignia. They enter with swords drawn.
I'm just staring at the hole in the wall. I imagine when I heard them coming, I started, I took off that, before Nia looked relieved and kind of assured and comforted, seeing, new brother come in and be like, you got this. But when I heard horses, I would have wiped that completely off my face and just went to looking, really confused as to why the fuck there's a hole in our wall.
Make a performance check.
Can I argue deception because I'm actively hiding my emotions? trying to deceive them into making them think I'm confused and I don't know what's going on.
Sure.
Yay!
Maybe get to call for performance checks.
Well, that's a 22.
Give me a minute.
Jesus. So, they just look at you and, on orders of Emir Van of Elsvan, the woman known as Seren Dalanre is to be escorted immediately to his private residence. And they start ringing Seren.
You heard the man.
You are
Step back,
Peggy.
step back.
You're
not-
actually off with
there?
you're following.
Oh shit! I'm down
You're
the
still
road.
following
Damn it.
us.
Oh,
Yeah.
Never mind. Sorry, pardon me.
And I'm
First follow
absolutely
me.
I'm absolutely not going to challenge the authority of the fucking Vaughn house in the state I am in. So
So they sort of grab her, lift her up, and she sort of just looks around and reluctantly gets taken along with. And that's the last you ever saw of Seren Talonray. So she's escorted away.
my own
And-
fucking
That was bleak.
Kelsey's gonna be pissed next week. Have fun with that one.
It's fine. So, Nia, what are you gonna do right now? The Seren's taken away. Ignis is asleep, but like you can sort of see him stirring a bit as the room starts getting a whole lot colder with the new window that's been made.
Love how they're not even concerned about the hole. I think I'll.
Oh, they know about the hole. They saw the hole. They got other shit. to deal
That's
with right
not
now.
our concern. I'm not very stealthy, so I would love to follow after them, but I'm not stealthy. So I think I'll go wake Ignis up.
Okay. This time you're not going to roll a perception check as this little girl is just shaking you awake.
Ignis!
Yes.
Saren is gone.
You see, he immediately becomes upright.
And you notice the hole in the wall.
Where's my stuff?
You're not going to fight one of the houses. That is a way to get us arrested.
I do not wish to fight.
I'm
I
not.
am a reasonable and
Yeah,
I am a reasonable and careful man.
You're a reasonable man who's been burning people for a month. I'm not going to tell you where they took her.
Looking at you.
She's just looking right back at you.
So it might take you a moment to find your staff under the rubble of the hole that's been busted in the wall. But you'll find it. It's not too hard.
Pull it out of the rubble. And I tap it twice on the ground. Kind of like shake off any of the dirt and dust.
Ash starts falling from its head as you do so.
Nia takes a step away from you.
Where did they take her?
I said I'm not telling you if you're going to try and go to them.
You can almost see as if the eyes begin to slightly shake, but also glow deeper red.
Hey, Ignis, can I just get you to turn your mic up a bit quiet?
Oh, yep. Right about there?
Sounds better to me. The chat will tell us soon. Keep going.
Okay. You can hear the footstep one after the other, kind of taking a step closer.
I will move away from you.
I'm being awfully generous in the nature of what I'm asking for. The decision I will make afterwards will be up to me.
I'm not
did
going
they
to let
take
you
her?
get us all arrested. She's going to be fine. I woke you up to tell you so
will-
you wouldn't be worried when you woke up and she was gone.
Yara, do you want to make a history check for me? Since you've woken up, you've been told a friend's taken, and your memories are a bit sleep-addled. See what you start to remember.
What do you want me to do again?
History check, please.
History? Ooh, that's not great. 6.
Oh.
Big
yeah,
oof.
so you've been woken up, and you were having the most pleasant dream, and you've just been told your friend's been taken, so you're not really thinking past that, I guess.
She's been taken by one of the
Oh.
houses of Etredale.
That covers the who. Then I will change the nature of my question. Why did they take her?
I don't know. They didn't say.
And see the eyes begin to pull back a bit, and he turns towards the hole in the wall and he begins to walk through it.
Oh my god.
Okay.
This-
Yeah, yelling. Off in the distance.
As Ignis walks out into the night, we will switch to some other travelers. Auric, Sloane, you are heading towards a barracks, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes.
So warehouse or barracks?
We are looking for the barracks where the where the soldiers with families reside. Where their
Okay.
families reside.
Right.
Looking for the sergeant that took the orphans this morning.
Okay, so you've been wandering through town for a little bit. Can I get an opposed stealth versus perception to see if you guys notice that Guy is following you?
Also, a quick question, Nova. How long have I been out?
A day.
Like a day? Does that consider it a long rest?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Oof.
Damn.
You a stealthy motherfucker, Guy. You good?
I'm not supposed to be, but apparently I am.
Yep. So
That's my
He's-
city, right? So
yeah. All right. So, you guys arrive, at the street with the barracks on it. You can see quite far down. There's a couple of torches lit on stands, and there's two Etredalian guards, soldiers. These don't belong to any sort of house. These are national soldiers. So they're up front, and they're just kind of talking back and forward. And as you watch, someone's wife brings out some tea and food and places it on a little table that's kind of there for them, and goes back in. You sort of walk up as this is happening.
Auric would, because he's still quite injured, would kind of try to walk on his own without Sloane at this point.
Mhm.
Right there to catch it when you fall.
And he kind of does the little pop walk
Would
up
you
to the
just let me
guards.
hold your hand? It's fine.
Shush, 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 shush. Fellows.
They just look to you as they're sipping their tea.
Cold night.
Yes.
I know that's awkward.
I'm trying to be relatable.
Try harder.
How can I help you, sir?
My servant of the Umberhearts arrived this morning under the guide of Guy. One of his sergeants took some refugee children to this barracks earlier that we had brought with us from Montcula. I'm looking for one of those children. I was watching after him in Montecula, and I just I have something for him.
Oh, okay. Are you injured, sir?
Oh, it's
Yes.
well, it's not exactly like it. I was not.
No, what would you call it? You can't
Was
even
not-
walk.
I was not struck with anything, nor was I stabbed or eviscerated or slashed or poked or pierced or burned.
It still matters.
It was more of a self-inflicted magical wound of manipulations of time and space to tax the.
Yes, he is
More.
injured.
Thank
He
you.
needs to rest, but he's stubborn.
Your
I've
name
rested
is
the whole afternoon.
Sloan, right? I saw your fight with the Immortal.
Oh,
Interesting fight, actually.
it
I
certainly was.
Yeah, I was on duty that day and saw a lot of the proceedings around. I just warn you that your appearance will be shocking to a lot, many people really during the day. We've had trouble with others from your area. Now, well, not even that really. I can tell the difference now between Northerners and those across the mountains, but not everyone can. So just maybe be careful.
I'm used to it.
He
But
put
thank
as
you.
seeing your because you seem sort of like downtrodden with that. He puts steps up to you, puts a hand on your shoulder, like, don't be ashamed of who you are. Don't hide where you're from. Just be careful of people and their fears.
Thank you. I will.
No, sir, I
wife-
died in that fight.
Oh, you were the one in the stands.
Mm-hmm.
Way to pull focus.
Well, my wife is a bit of a healer. She's training to be a nurse for one of the doctors in town. If you want, I can take you to my rooms and grab young Stefan.
That would be very helpful.
Yes.
If you just proceed into the door, you'll find another guard. Tell him to come here, and then I'll be able to move off of my post.
Oric will kind of wave to Sloan to come to him, as he'll just sort of fall into your shoulder.
Okay. This is why you should have just held on so you'd... Whatever.
I
Let's go.
need to. You're quite a celebrity.
What does that mean?
I'll explain it later.
Does it
So as
start
you-
with an S?
We'll cover. No.
As you move
It's
in,
gotta be straight up, man.
the other guard hears. Does that start with an S? And no, and he's just. Hello, is everything okay? You. Not
You
many
are-
people
you-
are out this late. Sorry, I did not mean to interrupt you. Continue.
No, that's it. You... They want you to switch.
Quite
Oh.
all right, gentlemen. Yes. The guard outside
Boys.
is looking for just a moment so he can bring us to his wife, who is a medic, and we can speak with one of the orphans from today.
Okay. And he just sort of like trots off to the guard post. A few seconds later, the other one comes back. Well, follow me then.
Are we walking by a bunch of kids? Like, are they gonna like see us as we're walking by?
Not really. It's late. Like it is,
Okay.
Their
right,
bedtime.
few
well-
hours into the night.
I step it. I'll still like, still looking like this and having the bloody tears. I'm just gonna kind of like any type of movement when I think it could be a child, just avert my face.
Okay.
You're scary.
I'm scared.
Nice.
And fun, scary.
As he sees you, it's fine. There's no one around that's going to be bothered. We've seen worse. My name's Liam, by the way. And he opens the door and like quietly knocks. Honey, are you awake? And he just hears like, I have someone here who needs some help. And she's just rustling around. You can hear the sound like someone putting a gown on. They come to the door. It's Asimar with and it's like quite far from its initial celestial bloodline, because like that like really bright luster hair is fairly dim. It's almost like a coppery, wiry hair, but like onyx black skin that has a kind of very slight reflective sheen to it. And one eye is like has a sort of like glowing copper to it, and the other one has dulled right down to not like a non-metallic. And she's just, hi, can I help at all?
I look pointedly at Auric. Tell her what's wrong.
Sorry. We don't need to wake the woman. She can rest.
And the
She's
guard
already
puts
here.
his arm around, like, come on then, sit down. And she just starts fussing, you know. And she's like, he's about 45. She's about, 42, 43. And, there's like an old cot in the corner. They've had a couple kids. She's like very matronly, so it's like pulling your hair back and like tying it back. It's like checking like, the basic doctor's things that they do, trying to check that you're okay. And then we'll use a little bit of Asimar healing on you. How many hit points do you have at the moment?
So this is the funny part, is that Auric has all of his hit points. He just has
I'll take
3
them.
levels of exhaustion.
Okay.
You'll find there's nothing medically wrong with me.
Just a second. She might be able to help still, because she has a couple class levels when I find my book. I don't
You see, I've just been drained by some rather powerful magic.
You need to be more specific.
Close enough. What is do you remember how to spell it?
Does that start with an S?
Yes. There's a lesson here.
That's the only letter I remember.
Okay. Well, it's a good, valiant effort.
So tell me about celebrity. Why does that not start with an S? Shannon knows full well why it doesn't start with an S.
Sean does not. Well, common is actually not my first language. But celebrity, it is renown. It is notoriety. Folk know your name.
Is that good?
It can be.
What do you
And then
think?
there's infamy, and there's fame.
Well.
I'd say you have a mix of both, depending on the community.
Liam sort of quietly leaves where you guys are talking. His wife is fussing over you. So she tried Asimar healing. That didn't work. And then she's got a couple levels in Paladin. So she tried to lay on hands, and that didn't work. And she's just like, she's going to go get a healing potion. Like, drink this.
I don't want to waste your supplies. It's...
Drink it.
Listen to her.
It's actually been poured into like a mug.
He takes literally a sip of it.
And she just like that, when you're a kid and you like taste the medicine and your mum just like looks at you.
Yep.
You get that.
From both her and Sloan. Let me see the cup. Yeah, that's what I thought. Finish it.
So I don't think Sean wants to finish his copy right now, though. So like, no, it's wrong. So he will. I'm glad Guy got that. He will. Do you finish the healing potion that's
Yeah,
been poured into this? Yeah.
with enough glares, he'll finish it.
Yeah. Okay. And then she goes and rinses it out, and she'll make you both the tea as you sort of sit there, and she's just going to wait to see if you feel any better. And after a couple minutes, Stefan and Liam come in. Hi again. I'm glad, but I didn't expect to see you. Thank you so much for saving all of us, both of you. And he sort of just like gives you a hug because you're sitting in the chair.
Orc.
Yeah. Or
Yeah, you. Hug him back. Put your arms around him. It's not difficult. No. Both of them. But the other one too.
And after a moment, like you don't quite get there, and he steps back and he's like, I still have it. And he pulls out the knife you gave him.
Excellent.
Liam said he's gonna teach me how to help people, defend people. They're gonna take me on as one of the guard, and if I do good, maybe I can join his patrol when I'm older. But so I kind of want to be like you. How did you learn to do everything you did? He just is like just constantly playing with his hands very nervously in front of you.
Orc would stand and then kneel down on one knee, and he'll get close to Stefan so that trying to not too hard, but trying not to whisper to him and there's a future in patrols and guard work, but that curiosity is more valuable. Let Liam teach you how to use that dagger. I could never use one. But if you use this, it's a start. And he'll pull out the thin book of vellum that he had them find for him, that he was furiously writing in, and he'll open it up, he'll hold it out and he'll just hand the book very matter-of-factly into Stefan's hands.
So
Open it up, and you'll see.
Read this. What's it
Well,
say?
neither can I.
Oh,
He's a
we
good
can learn
teacher.
together.
Ark is a very good
Well,
teacher.
that is the number one thing that we will need to remedy. But I could at least help you with this phrase here. And this symbol.
Avada Kedavra.
All right.
And you ruin it
Finger
every
of death.
time.
I just teach the kid finger of death. And
No,
I'm
just
like,
teach
use
him
this
power
against all your
word.
enemies.
Teach him
I'm
a
so sorry.
power
It was
word.
Such a
What
good
the
RP
fuck?
moment, but really, you're like, I just have to teach you this symbol. I was like, I can't help it. I can't help it. I'm sorry.
But Orc will take his hand, awkwardly at first, sort of. His hand goes out very like he's touching something gross. But then it will relax, and he'll take his hand and he'll trace with his fingers the runes that he's written in there.
Mhm.
And then Orc will take his own hand away, and with a smirk, he'll trace the same runes in the air, saying, Ansulse Dumsa. And he'll draw sort of like a circle and then poke the middle, and the dancing lights cantrip will come out
Ooh.
and circle the room.
he's like such an say
Say
doom
Dum
say
Sa.
doom sa, and he still like pokes it. And it's like just little light just fizzes, and he's like,
That's great. That's a spark.
He just sits there, keeps trying and trying and trying. One thing we haven't figured out. Let me just roll a D100 for reasons.
Kid burns the city down on his first try.
Oh my
He really
God.
is my apprentice.
Uh-oh. Above a 75 is a roll on the bad table.
Uh-oh.
And the higher this is, the worse it is! Oh no!
What did this child just do?
Oh no, please hold. Please hold. Oh no.
You know, you could just
You're
not
the
let this
DM.
happen.
You have the our brains went the same exact place.
No, the thing is, right, the dice make the story interesting, all right? So shush.
I don't care. If you're about to nuke this child, then the dice don't need to make this decision.
I just need to find the right page with all the bad things on it. Please
No,
hold.
you don't.
Please
No.
hold.
The
The
kid
only
will be
acceptable
fine. It's the
answer
rest of the
here is
city
an
that's
adorable
for-
tiny version of the bad table.
Yes.
Like it
Child
blows up in his
version.
face, and he's got a bunch of like soot on his face, and his hair goes
Yep.
all back.
I like
The
that.
table never sits flat again. It always rocks, no matter how many match
Exactly.
books
There
you
you
put under
go.
a leg.
I just gotta find the powers section.
It's a cantrip, man.
I know, but there's a thing, like, you know, you're a trained wizard. He's just trying his very first
It's a
little thing.
cantrip.
Page 192.
Fucking level 1 wizards can cast a cantrip.
They've also been to school. This kid couldn't read a second ago.
Okay. Okay. Level...
Point of clarification: he can't read spells, but can he read normally?
Probably not. He's a pretty peasanty boy.
I mean, they were living
still
in
more
a
than
tavern.
Okay, I need someone to roll me a D4 take one. This is depending on what realm the creature that he accidentally summoned is coming from.
Oh Jesus Christ!
Rolled a 1.
Ooh, so that's the abyss.
Why do we keep summoning demons? Why?
Roll
Everywhere
me
Aura
a-
goes.
Roll me a D10,
Fucking
please.
the world up.
Roll a D what?
D10, please. Just one of
Okay.
you.
8.
It was 10 plus D10 for CR. Let's have a look.
Oh.
See,
Stop
What
breaking the
happens?
world.
I apologize
No, you
to
don't.
no one.
Apologize for nothing.
Yeah, exactly. Look, shh.
This is track. This is
Is this
Halloween.
track?
Oh
This is
yes.
When
All
are
right,
we gonna
so
get to the fun?
as he does it, he's like, oh, and like this, like the fizz like goes off from his finger and it crackles against the wall and it just kind of stays there. It stays there. I should. I don't think I can go to magic school. It's expensive. I don't. Thank you though. If you could give me a few lessons, that'd be really good. Usually they reserve it for nobles, and it's kind of outlawed at the moment. Should I be doing this?
You should be doing whatever you want.
My God.
Quietly. Quietly.
Within no.
Just found the thing we're playing with. Oh, we'll make
You have the power to say no, this actually doesn't happen because it's Halloween and I have a bunch of other creepy shit I'm throwing at my party.
So, well, if I can do a quiet, are you going to stay here and teach me, sir? Is there someone I can learn from?
There's nobody better than Ulrich.
Really?
Really.
You're so nice to him. And he like sort of like gives you a little hug as well.
Oh.
Like fits around my leg.
You can come back. But you need to master this spell before you can learn anything else.
He has, because you gave him a little bit of money, right? I can't remember how much you gave him now, but you gave him some money.
I don't remember either.
I will have to go back and watch the VOD later. But he would have spent a good chunk of it for food, clothes, to get the kids safe. So I have this much left. Maybe I can get like a semester or a little bit at the college. And the fizzing on the wall starts like opening up, and like reality is tearing, but he's not looking at it. You're all sort of on the other side of him as it just starts.
Do I notice this?
Oh God, yes.
I'll cast Dispel Evil and Good to try to dismiss whatever is trying to come through this.
Okay, can you read to me exactly what the spell does?
So there's two features to it. There's Break Enchantment and Dismissal. Break Enchantment is as your action, you touch a creature you can reach that is charmed, frightened, or possessed by a celestial, elemental, fae, fiend, or undead. The creature is no longer charmed. Dismissal is what I'm looking to do, which is not. It's against a celestial, elemental, fae, fiend, or undead. It's a melee spell attack. On a hit, you attempt to drive the creature back to its home plane. Creature must succeed on a charisma saving throw, or be sent back to its home plane. If they aren't on their home plane, undead are sent to the Shadowfell, and fae are sent to the Feywild, and that's it.
Okay. I'll say as you see this, you cast the spell and you prepared the action to cast it, like you've got it held. And you see a massive horned figure, snarling face and arm, reach out, about to swipe for Stefan. Make your attack roll. Remember, you have hero points.
I protect.
Although, if you want to use it right now.
So I need to clarify this because I will never make these mistakes again. If I use a hero point now, is that just for the attack, or is this to dismiss this whole thing?
So what happens is, if you use the hero point, if you just spend it, you can instantly succeed a roll. If you do it before your roll, if you do it after your roll, you get to.
And I can't use it on enemy saving throws, right?
No, it's to buff you up, not to mess with them. But you have a fair high DC.
Well, everything. I've had bad luck with it in the past, almost entirely. So I guess I'll use it just to. Well, no.
You use 2 hero points. Can you use mine?
I'll use my hero point.
Okay. So the creature must do a charisma saving throw, yes?
Yes.
Let's see how it goes. Normal.
Singing DMs are terrifying.
Oh no. You're on 19.
Oh.
So the Garistro grabs Stefan in one massive hand.
Can I hack at it or something?
Yeah, make an attack. And I guess you're gonna aim for the arm to try to like get it to drop poor Stefan. It's not completely at the portal yet. You guys were kind of ready for it. You do not beat its AC.
Spell magic on the portal.
Okay. Shannon, do you want to make any other attacks?
Yeah, I have another one.
Well, that was so close to a 20. I thought you were getting that 20. All right. So Stefan is currently held, and the creature just looks at it and is going to make a attack against Shannon. So Stop. It won't let me roll. Why are you being like this? Why, game? Let me roll my dice. Fine. I will do this instead. So the attack does 1d20 plus 13 to hit. So, but I love when things don't work. Does 26? Yes. It makes 3 attacks.
I'd like to vote Nova doesn't get to roll any more dice because he's clearly done something here.
You just get punched by this giant fist for 20 points of bludgeoning damage. Magical bludgeoning, but bludgeoning. and it's then going to.
Is that halved already? I'm not raging. Fuck.
You're not raging, so it just sort of backhands you like across the chest. Like, it's huge. This thing is massive. It counts as a huge fiend. So backhands you with that. It's got the kid in one hand, and seeing you stumble back, it's actually going to kick out with a hoof next. So let's see.
Yeah, no, Nova shouldn't be allowed to roll dice. No more dice. No more dice for the DM. He's done.
And then a further 23 points of bludgeoning.
Yo, these fucking dice are loaded.
Yeah, no, Nova loaded them.
Sean, it's your turn. I put this thing at the bottom of the turn order just because you guys were prepared for it. It seems to. It's like it's hard for it to move in and out of the portal. It's like kind of slow in the. I can't remember the word for.
Is it squeezing?
The black hole thing, the event horizon. It's in the event horizon of the portal, and it's like a bit slowed down. But at the moment, it seems to be pulling Stefan into the abyss. What would you like to do?
7th level dispel magic on the portal.
Sure, I'll allow it. 7th level, Jesus.
Not taking the child.
So as it's pulling through, you see it's this portal like shrinks, gets to the Grisha's like shoulders and arms, and it sort of pulls back, and it just slices a horn, and its fist just drops to the floor with Stefan still held in it, and he sort of like just crawls out. What happened?
I'll push the hand away.
And it just sort of like starts bubbling and melting into nothing, but the horn stays there.
Well, that's what I was just going to ask. Oric will go pick up the horn, and with unflinching, he'll sort of hunch over, and kind of one arm hits the wall as he leans down to pick it up, and he kind of hops over to Stefan, who I imagine is cradled on the floor, and he'll kneel down and he'll hand him the horn and say, "A trophy for your first magical experiment."
Liam is standing in the back corner, his wife behind him, sword and shield, like now in hands. Just, I don't.
I'll look past Stefan to Liam and say, "Something to say here about omelets, but if you watch over this child and help him, I will fund his education. And he will be strong enough to protect you from things like that, which are becoming far more numerous, even without the meddling of wizards."
Okay, I believe that can be. Sure. That horn. There's people that'll pay a good price for things like that. Would you like that to go towards his education as well?
I'd say that's up to Stefan.
He looks to Stefan. The bones of demons tend to breed evil in those that hold them. Are you sure you want to keep that, young man? Stefan will kind of sit there, and now that he said that, just like puts it on the table and just like backs away from it a little bit. I believe that answers your question. Is there... You're always welcome to stop by, but I think tonight you should probably go. It's been great.
Fair assessment.
there's just this small, lingering, like very, very tiny, glowing orange dot on the wall. Like you dispelled it down to a point, and it's not quite gone. I'll say that because you cast Dispel Magic, because you've spent a hero point, you can feel that it is, without needing to make an Arcana check, you can feel that there is a presence to this. Like there's a, it does reach to somewhere else, this little dot, but it's also inactive. It's not an active portal or an active doorway. It's just a very, very tiny breach between the planes. Not even the smallest of demonkin could fit through it.
Orc will go to the table and grab the horn, toss it up in the air and catch it again. Put it in the hand of Liam. Sell this horn. Buy yourself a real house. Board up this room. And use the rest of the gold for the boy.
Okay. Thank you. He sort of just ushers you out slowly.
And when I return, he best not be indoctrinated into the Etrelonian army.
We could use more arcane knights. Are you sure?
Oh, I'm very sure. There's nothing against him helping the people of his country. But I'd rather not see him bound. You choose your own path now. And remember, Ansul se dumsa. Let that light guide you. He'll leave.
Okay. Ansul se dumsa is what you hear. Like him just like repeating it quietly, but probably not making the hand gesture this time. Yeah. Yeah. Liam starts moving out with you. He's like, look, I'm curious. Do you have something against Etrelone as a whole? Etredale, or what's
Don't have anything against your people. I have something against your houses.
Not all the houses are bad. Some give the common people hope. Some do good by us. Others are very self-involved, but the Umberheart, the Dusang, they have spent generations lifting us.
And what has come of the Umberheart?
No one knows what happened there yet. We've heard that the city was closed and destroyed. Do you know
What I'm
more?
saying is these houses, they're bound together in intertwining dance before the Emperor. And even the good ones. They still dance the same dance. And their partners are the vile. I am heartened by the hope they may bring. But I have seen the well of hope. And it is not fueled by the powerful, but everyday people. So, do as you must with that. I just prefer the boy is not enlisted in the army as soon as he can hold a sword. Yes, train him to defend himself. And if he chooses to do that path, that is his choice. And that's all I can promise the lad with this gold. It's that his choices will matter.
Okay. Be careful who you tell these opinions to.
I've learned that. You seemed like a fine fellow, Liam. Someone with an open mind. Someone who cares.
I do, and the Lord Rosenrus, the Emperor, he's weak right now, and we don't want to have those who are unhappy with the status quo go after him, hurt him. The country may not be perfect, but he has protected us for centuries. He is a creature for good. However, that doesn't mean everything he does is always going to be what everyone sees as right. Setting up houses, defending multiple things, having different personalities seem to govern the houses. These having sometimes what would seem draconian laws. Where we are, we're just a stone throws away from a realm of demons and murderers, where the veil between planes is just far too close, where your thoughts and actions can alter reality in ways you can't even imagine. Beyond your arcane magics and sciences, we've seen our soldiers too deep in enemy territory get caught up in the rages of battle. That rage manifesting more and more demons. There's reasons a lot of these things happen here in such measures. The Marius are not good, I know that. But they are the administrators of the Empire. They keep everything moving, so certain allowances are made, though obviously it is a change of leadership that is needed amongst their house.
Or perhaps it's change in structure. Does a family need to be in charge of the bureaucracy of the Empire?
It keeps things in check. The Desangs are the police. The Wardens, the Guardians. The Varn control religious matters.
Oh, interesting. And you've seen all of the figures they worship, all of the things that they keep in their manors and estates beyond your neighborhood.
No, I have not. Publicly, they worship 4 or 5 beings, gods.
Oh, they'll worship just about anything that gives them any power.
Well, that seems like something that should be taken to a Desang. If you have proof, take it. If you know where to find the proof even, perhaps you could get a warrant.
And what's to say if the Dusangs have allied themselves with the Marius? Suddenly, those warrants are not available when investigating the Dusangs. Or the Vaughns, sorry.
The Dusangs have a problem amongst themselves, which is that they are honorable and loyal and unbreakable even unto their own demise. They will do as commanded by their emperor. They will do what they see as right, even if it causes their own deaths. Their house has been brought to its knees several times and rebuilt. And one of the reasons why I speak so highly of them is that the Sanguinar, their fiery angels of justice, aren't recruited from amongst the nobles. Common people are given the chance to join the household. Their families are taken and cared for.
Well, you seem convinced.
And you do not. So maybe we part ways here.
I will say, Liam, you are an intelligent fellow.
Not according to my wife. You don't get to be 40, well, let's be honest, 47, in this profession without picking up a few tricks and learning a few things. I'm the oldest man in the barracks.
And that's old for a human.
I see. I joined the army when I was 15, so 2/3 of my life I've been fighting. 9 months out of every year I'm at war. So
And who you,
2/3
and
of your life.
This is fighting demons.
Demons, barbarians, pirates. Sorry, Lady Sloane, I did not mean to insult.
You're muted, Shannon.
I just talked really quiet. No offense taken.
Thank you. It is late. Get back to your people, get home. There are killers abound. Ones we cannot find. I believe it's time for me to see how my wife is as well. That was a sight not made for civilians.
Please
Yes.
thank her for everything she did to help.
No worries. Thank you. I'll see you later. And he turns and he heads back inside. And the guard that's there is like, because he left another guard to take his post, and the guy's been there for a long time now. Guy, where are you during all this?
The second I see that they get in, step out of the shadows and turn dancing lights on again and wrap it around myself. And walk right down the middle of the street to the nearest Dusang station, like the closest police station.
Mm-hmm.
And then walk in and up to the front desk and give me some paper. I need to make a report, eh?
Okay. Someone just hands you some paper.
And
It's
I
like very
quickly
sleepy sort of guy that's just sort of sitting there and just like slides it across to you. And like there's a few watch houses around the place, which generally have a very small barracks, like 5 to 10 guys there. And usually half of them out patrolling, but with what's been going on lately, they're almost all there. Half will be asleep, half will be awake, ready to go somewhere. It's
Perfect.
cold.
So I grab a quill and quickly scratch a message. I found them. Apparently, I write in with an accent. I found them. Some armless people transport here against their will. I'm pretty sure they're no big deal, but I watched them for sure myself. Don't send no help. I don't want to make them trigger happy if they are crazy. Eh? I'll let you know, Guy. And fold it up and hand it to the sleepy guy behind the counter. You make sure, Raphael, get that before dawn, eh? Or I put you in the shitty watchtower next week, eh?
Oh, sure, Guy.
And then home.
All right. So you head home. The other two head, I imagine, back to the barracks. Not the barracks, the bar at this point.
Yeah.
Yep. Ignis, where were you heading?
Just standing outside of the hole that was
Okay.
made in the side of this building, trying to scope out everything as I'm listening to a small child yell at me.
Okay.
She thought she was only yelling at you if you physically left the premises. If you just went outside, she would have not given a fuck about what you were doing and gone to sit back down on her bed and just examine her arm.
Okay.
I begin to kind of, what's going on out here? Like, I'm so lost.
Yeah, so there's a few people gathered around outside. There's a few guardsmen sort of standing watch as people start trying to repair this hole, just crudely. And as they see you walk out, someone just... Were you in there that entire time?
Yes.
How are you alive?
That is a great question. I wish I had that answer to. And I turn to whoever is talking to me.
It's just like a 18-year-old kid that's just had been there having a few drinks, stayed there, was just like sleeping in the bar overnight, and is now helping patch the wall up.
Do you happen to know where a certain person was taken? They were just recently taken.
There was some farm soldiers here a little while ago. Why's that?
They took my friend. Do you know where they went?
Oh, if we were told that they were Amir's men, and Amir is one of the good ones. Just don't. She'll be fine.
It's a strange definition for good.
You went with... Did you go with Saren to see the Varn?
No, Guy went.
No, that was
He was
Guy.
sleeping.
That's right. I had to remember. Like she went to the Varn house asking to see Amir. And they returned back. That's what the soldiers said, and they had orders to pick her up. They yelled it in the bar, but the back room is a bit insulated down that
Was she
hallway.
shackled?
No.
No.
She'll be fine.
I'm sure.
You can still see he's slightly dazed.
Trust me, tomorrow night, All Hallows Eve, you don't need to worry about it. If she's there tomorrow night, she's in one of the safest places in the city.
I suppose.
And kind of moving slowly back through the hole.
Okay.
He goes over and he begins to kind of sit at his end of the bed.
Okay. After a short while, Sloan and Auric will return. I imagine you guys will finish off your sleep and get to morning.
Could I like update Sloan and Auric on the whole we got visited thing? I want to make sure I'm doing that away from Ignis.
Then you might want to wait till morning since he's in the room.
I mean, wouldn't I be able to like stop them at the front of the bar and let them know?
Sure.
You hiding secrets from me?
Yes, absolutely.
Shit.
I don't trust you. I'm sorry.
At some point, you guys get back to you see the tavern. There's like a bunch of people milled around outside. There's a hole in the wall being repaired. Are you inside or outside, Shelby? And Ignis, watching her leave, would you follow or stay where you're at?
I'm gonna follow, but I don't want her noticing that I'm following.
I don't know how hard it's gonna be to hide the fireman following me.
I don't know how hard it's gonna be to miss a man in complete red.
Yeah.
Do I notice him?
Of course.
I want to.
Yeah, no, she'll turn to you. And
Make a stealth check. Make a stealth check if you really want to. But I don't
really
know
wanna
how.
I don't know how well
this
it
will
worked out. Let's see.
Did my freaking
12.
close? It did. Cool.
12, which probably does not
it's not gonna be your
even her
passive perception,
passive.
but
My passive is pretty
roll.
low. But do I have to roll perception?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
What's your passive perception at?
8. Remember, you gave me a
Yeah,
negative to my perception when you burned my eyes with an ooblix.
Well,
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
I also forgot about this.
kind of just
You've never given me a
Following,
chance
but
to
not
heal from
seeing.
that, so I've just dealt
Well-
with it.
Sure. We will get there in a while, I guess.
No, we've been trying to get to that for fucking 2 seasons.
Anyways, continuing onwards. So apparently you don't notice him because you have bad eyes.
Well,
Um,
fuck, okay.
and but you're standing out front, yes?
Yeah, because I'm waiting for Sloan and Ark, because I don't want to say this in there.
Okay, cool. You guys are walking down the street towards the bar. Sloan and Auric, make perception checks.
That's not much better.
want me to re-roll my stealth.
No.
No.
There's no
Well-
way their passive is not seeing you in like the man in red with just like ash pouring from his staff, just hiding behind
Fucking
a beam.
Sloan at
somewhere.
least sees you, Jesus.
20.
Yeah.
I also forgot that I should be rolling all of these at disadvantage because I'm exhausted.
Very sleepy. Yes. Okay. So
Walk up and I'm supporting him as he's like falling asleep walking.
yeah,
Oh
So-
my god.
you guys both are yes, Sean.
Now that I just realized how exhausted I am.
Yeah, no, you're pretty
So-
bad.
You both arrive and you see Nia. And I didn't catch that. Did both of you see Sloan or just so both see
No.
Ignis? All right, so Sloan, you also see Ignis.
Yeah. What is Ignis doing?
What is Ignis doing?
Watching, listening.
Imagine he's watching from the window inside or by the door. Otherwise, he's very noticeable.
I did get a 20, but is everything okay, Nia? I'm still clocking Ignis, but talking to Nia.
I need to talk to both of you. Right now, it's important.
All right. Do we want to go inside?
Probably not. They're still boarding up the side of the building.
A hole. Why is there a hole?
Is there like a alley or anything I can like pull them off the main street? Just like on the side of the inn, just like so we're just
Yeah.
away from. I'll pull them with me.
Okay.
No, this
So-
way or this way.
Pull them aside.
Sorry.
Off you go. Go down this little side alleyway.
Yeah, that works. I just don't want to be on the main road to say this.
Yeah.
Dean showed
So
up.
the door.
Still watching, still listening.
Yeah. What I'll do is, are you staying at the door or are you following them?
No, we'd follow. Oh, sorry.
I'm following them. Obviously, somebody's hiding something from me.
You move down the alleyway, with Ignis following. What are you trying to say? If you're trying to talk quietly, he will
Yes.
have to make a perception check to catch it anyway.
I'm trying to speak quietly, and I think I'm gonna look at Oric first because I know you'll understand this language. I'm sorry, I don't know if you will, Sloan, and I'll clarify in a moment, I promise. I would say it in Elvish first. Just to really make sure no one else is hearing this. Because, you know, humans everywhere. Nia will say in Elvish, Pain came to the room. I am still under the trials. We need to be careful.
What did you say? What happened? Also, should we invite Ignis? He's just following.
Nia
So-
bristles.
Just a moment. And I'll respond in Elvish. When we get a chance, you need to tell us everything. We need to find a way out of the city.
She will respond. My final trial is already in effect.
What is your final trial?
I won't tell anyone. You can use the common tongue.
She just points to Ignis.
So, Sloan, I will inform you when we get a chance.
I'm sorry, Sloan. I don't know if you know another language that I also know.
Do you know Abyssal? Or Giant?
I do know Giant. I do know Giant! So I will repeat everything to you in Giant.
Excellent.
Nia, what is your final trial?
Kill my brother. And I want to do it.
You're muted, Nova.
Yep. With that, we're going to take a break, and we'll be back very, very soon. Wave bye, guys, as Shelby takes us to the Be Right Back screen.
Loving this.
R4D Rowdy Squad. Yeah, I'm down for that. I'm loving that. The sheer amount of Rowdy Squad we're coming here from good old Kevin.
You have stolen my rowdy squad.
Yeah.
Yeah, what a great crew I got. They'll last you about a week and a half, and then up after the next one.
We can share Rowdy Squads.
Yeah. Why can't we all just be Rowdy Squad?
So, as you all are hiding in this alley in one way, shape, or form, yes.
If I may, if there's like absolutely nothing, no information on like Saren being told to me, I'm just like, I'm overstressed and I'm going right back into the bar. There's nothing nobody is telling me.
Due to the commotion, the bartender sleepily, he's like wearing like pajama pants, no shirt, and like an apron, and he's just like pouring beers for people as they come in after doing things off the street. Like, you know, it's like a calm down. He's like, holds it out to you.
If you have whiskey, that'd be better. He
Puts it down. Shot
passes
glass.
2 gold over. Just see how much that gets me.
Pockets that, and he just grabs a bottle of Fireball, passes it to you.
Perfect. Perfect. I won't be able to taste the cinnamon, but it'll taste good. Just starts taking shots back, and he's trying to like relieve the shaky internals of himself as he's just like still scared and confused.
All right. So you take a few drinks. I imagine you take that to because like you bought a bottle, you take it to the room and you just eventually go to sleep. The room's more or less boarded up at this point. The rest of you, are you just going to head in to bed once you finish your conversation?
Yeah, I think after seeing the commotion going about and knowing how intricate that question is, she'll just say, I'll tell you tomorrow. Okay? It's late. Honestly, you look like you're about to fall over.
He is.
Oh, yeah. Auric, in that moment, kind of smirks as if he's going to say something, and then he falls asleep. In Sloan's arm.
Do you need help?
I'm honestly surprised it didn't happen sooner.
Need help carrying him in?
No, I got it. Thank you.
And then Sloan carries
Princess,
Auric
like...
across the threshold, like they've just been married.
Takes the door
100%.
in.
Yeah, that's 100% how it happens.
My arm's over her neck.
All right, so you'll go to bed.
Yeah.
You can take your long rest. You can roll your, if you need to, you can roll your because we, by the way, use hit die on long rest. And you get all your spell slots back. You're all good for the morning.
Just to clarify for chat, we roll our hit dice on our long rest. We don't roll them on short rest, so you don't heal from your short rests. I don't believe. We use the hit dice on long rest to make it a little bit more realistic for the healing process. So you can use as many as you want on your long rest, but you only get half of them back, I think, the next day.
Yep.
Cool. Thank you. I did not know any of that. Except for
I
the
did.
half back,
I
because
did.
that is rules.
It's one of my favorite.
like it.
It's
I
one
really
of my
like it,
favorite
yeah.
house rules we have. It really is.
Yep.
I've forgotten to send you the list of house rules. There's not many, but I'll send them to you. Not right now. The next day, comes, you all had quite a day and night, so it's the people in the bar anyway probably wake up quite late. I'd say by the time you all get up, it'll be almost 10:30 in the morning. Even the elf, who only technically needs 4 hours sleep, is just like, no, I'm good. Sleep nice.
The elf was sleeping off 3 levels of exhaustion.
Can I maybe get 2 levels of exhaustion off for sleeping longer as an elfy boy?
I mean, for sleeping at all as an elf. You normally trance.
Yeah.
So elves count as a long rest as 4 hours, or is it you need
Exactly.
full 8, but you only have to sleep 4?
Nope, 4.
No, it's 4
don't have to sleep
hours
at all.
is a long rest.
So it makes it awesome to have
The
an elf in the
meditation
party.
thing.
I had an
levels
Eldrin.
of exhaustion off.
Oh, thank God. I was not like that halved speed.
Well, I can carry you. It's fine.
Yeah, but you need to be up in the front of the fight.
That's
Yeah,
that actually wasn't Shannon. That was Sloane. As you sat up and feel like, oh, I feel so much better, and she's got creamy brulees and just
Creamy burley for breakfast.
I mean, if Ulrich wants,
I am
he
having
can
cookies
come
and
see
milk right
me
now,
about
so.
that last level of exhaustion.
I honestly might.
I am sorry for
Sorry.
that annoying beeping, Chad. I don't know if that picked up.
no. So
It was fine.
you all wake up. Guy, are you already there waiting for them? Or are you doing other stuff?
Oh yeah,
So
absolutely.
you're just
I'm already
in the bar having
downstairs. Yeah.
breakfast beers.
Breakfast beers. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
We
Precisely.
know.
Yes.
Hey, beers.
So the rest wake up, see that it's quite sunny, but it's also a little bit weird. As you go downstairs and out and through the windows, you see that while the sun is up, it doesn't seem to have the same strength almost as normal. As you look out into the streets, this is sort of like a half light almost. There's no clouds, just the sun isn't quite as strong. And the people out there seem very uneasy and agitated and like are yelling a little bit to each other. The cobblestone streets and stone grey buildings make everything seem very, very drab, more so than usual. And while there's no rain, there hasn't been any, there is water rising from the sewers just a little bit and up through cracks in the cobblestones. Maybe just like a half inch of it.
I'm assuming this isn't normal for the city. It's not like, oh, it's just high tide. Okay.
Nope.
Someone should put some paperwork in with the Marius, I suppose.
Oh, that's something I should probably tell you about.
And then Guy, as these guys enter, that's what you hear. That's something I should probably tell you about. And you're sitting there at the bar.
Do I know Guy's a cop? I need to know that now. Do I know Guy's a cop?
He's Dusang, and we've established that he's got the logo. So
Yeah, we also established though that he's got. Oh wait, no, you didn't really talk to him that much.
Yeah, no, I arrived late, so I want to know if anybody told Nia that he's a cop. Because I don't know if I would know what the Dusang colors are, because I've only really... Okay.
You know nothing.
Yeah.
So
Okay. No, I can work with this.
I keep forgetting that Nia's never, we did so many things without Nia, I keep forgetting.
Yeah, no. This works for me, though. This works, because it might not kill me.
Yes.
But I briefly saw Nia at the moment of the reconnection, right? When the party met at the end of last session. So I at least know that they're part of the group. Okay.
Yeah, the notion that the sun is not shining very well is pretty harrowing to me, specifically. I'm trying to figure out why.
There's something that happened when me and Sloane got into the city that you should probably know about.
I want to make it known that I was not okay with this.
I didn't see another way without getting us into trouble.
We could have taken 30 seconds and thought of something else.
What,
Maybe
fighting?
not me, but maybe you.
Fighting them, Sloane? That wouldn't have helped us.
What happened?
Nothing. Nothing
got-
happened. It's fine.
I got put under
Stop
a...
playing the Proverbs game and
I
start
got-
actually saying things.
I'm trying.
What happened?
Nia made a deal with people. It was a magic-y deal.
You see Nia like visibly get
Best
mad.
description.
We didn't have a choice.
I think we did.
What? They said they were
said no. We could have said no.
and then they were
What
going to take
manner
us off
of
to get
spell?
I don't know.
Nia.
a gaze
Oh, okay,
spell.
yes.
I don't know if it's. I can't willingly do anything to stop this. That was part of the rules.
You could have.
Nova, how much do I know about the Gaius spell?
Make an Arcana check, and I'll tell you. You with your massive Arcana,
Big Arcana brain.
just swinging around. Big
Can
Arcana
I,
style.
can I help him with that? Considering
I don't think he needs your
I
help
know,
with
so-
that 28.
Yeah,
Never mind.
um,
Well, technically 23 because I am exhausted, so I.
Well,
have
still.
disadvantage.
you
Still.
know all about Arcana, and in that Arcana knowledge is Gears.
And just to be clear this time before I speak, I am in this conversation, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I just don't know.
Yeah, okay,
I
yeah.
don't know you're there. I imagine Nia has her back to you while she's
Like,
telling everybody this.
They've all walked up next to Guy because they know Guy, and then she's been like, "By the way, I have some info."
I thought he was approaching as I said that. So I was imagining my back was to him, so I didn't see another person.
So what did you-
Ashman.
Not here, please. I do not take papers.
If I'm being completely honest, I don't remember what your name was.
Ignis.
Ignis. I could see the theme.
I'll write it down in
Yes.
your book, or maybe
You're a
get
holy
somebody else
man,
to write it.
if I recall correctly.
Depends on the time of the situation. Yes.
Sloan, I think you could spell Ignis. Why don't you try right now?
G
Practice it.
N.
What he's telling you. But
And
The I
Yarrow,
is
a
a
bit louder.
straight line. Oh, the I is a straight line.
she knows what an I is.
Okay. and then
I know
a
what
G
an I
with the-
is.
Okay, and then there is a G with the.
G's
bit
are
of a-
hard.
Yeah, I understand.
Remember, it's not a squiggly tail that goes back; it goes in.
Yeah.
The bartender has 3 plates of food, and he's just looking at you all like, "What the hell is going on here?"
I feel like we're getting slightly off track.
Just a little bit.
You cured the people of Montculia. Sorry, I'm still a bit exhausted. With a greater restoration spell.
I have, yes.
Perhaps, with its restorative powers, this could relieve Nia of her burden here. I've heard it restores memories in the past. I've heard it relieves people of enchantments.
It restores what?
Memories.
I mean, of course, but
But in this moment, I think its primary concern is unbinding you from what I consider the worst house of this whole lot.
I don't know if that will work, because I think if I try to willingly enter a spell like that, I think it's going to go off.
There are remedies to almost any curse. Some
There
require
is.
very powerful magic.
And some, they require a little more
Oh.
direct approach. Who was it says you put on this spell on you? Eh?
well, you're new.
The
Hi. Hello.
Yes.
Yes, and you've been sleeping for 2 days, lightweight. Sorry, wrong accent. I
Fuck.
stole your accent and threw it back at you. That makes sense. I'm a bard. There. I actually did it.
Italian.
Ignis, yes,
So
Guy
it is a
has been
vibe.
watching over us here. He
the
found us when we arrived.
the house
I
that
appreciate your patronage.
the house that is ringing the city.
Oh, the Marius. Which one? You know? Which guy, eh? Which person?
I think the head of house's son. They look alike.
Oh, that little prick. Oh, this is going to be fun, eh? Okay,
Wait,
okay,
no, but if-
magic guy there.
Let's
Like,
solve
please,
one
if-
problem at a time.
Please, if you tell them while this is still up, I don't know what the spell's gonna do.
Oh, no. If I am getting it correctly, when it is time, not now, eh? You got to let them settle in and think they are comfortable first, eh? And then you sneak up behind them and you explain to them in very simple terms why they want to drop that spell, eh?
Sure, Oric, could you take a look at this? I don't know what it does. I don't recognize the runes.
Certainly.
But they want me to spread these around the walls, and if there are any left over around House Van, and I will show him one of the runes.
Okay. If you want to figure this one out, Auric, you are going to have to make an Arcana check, and it has a very high DC. Just letting you know, so when you roll like your 28, you're not like, oh, disappointed. What's that end up being?
21.
21. Unfortunate. You sit there and you look at it and you're like, you can identify that it's 2 runes, not 1. They're just like perfectly blended in together. That's it.
Season ago, 2 seasons ago, I could have identified this with the identify spell.
How did I do?
Oh,
Oh,
You're actually doing really, really well. I like the last
I
one
s- I
specifically
sli- I
because you
s- I
practiced really
slipped.
hard.
I slipped.
Oh, it's fine.
The
it's
last
fine.
one is the best one.
The
Some of
last
those are
one-
Z's.
Really?
Can I see it again?
they need to be rounder to be S's, Slon. These are really sharp.
S's are
Yeah.
S's are hard, and you think they wouldn't
Yeah.
be because it's in my name, but I'll keep trying.
Yeah. No, you're doing fine. You're doing great. And
Okay.
you can
So-
constantly see him kind of looking out to the nearest window, like every few seconds.
So Oric can't. Oric doesn't know.
and you said out loud they want me to put these around
Yes,
the wall.
I should have told you that's what they want me to do.
Oh, that's okay. I'm sitting right there. So he don't say how far around the walls, eh?
All the way around, evenly spaced.
Yeah, I know, but how far? Like I put them 5 miles around the wall, evenly spaced, eh?
Like all of it, I think at the base. They want them on the inside.
What for?
I don't know, but their bargaining chip was a way for us to move in and out of the city without being stopped. I kind of had to take it to make sure we didn't get arrested or put in quarantine. Shoved off in a jail somewhere. I'm a little tired of that.
And due to this endeavor, you've been bound by a magical agreement, a curse.
Magical agreement.
But from
And-
my understanding of the Gaius spell, you have a whole month to complete this task.
Yeah. I want to get these rooms looked at, and I think there might be somebody in the city who can. Heard that Yako and Tamel are here.
Tamel might be very useful in surmising this. So we have some time to resolve your issue.
And
Will you help me talk to Tamel, please? Well, last time I saw him, it didn't end well. I need to apologize. I didn't appreciate what he was doing for me.
Certainly.
I was just angry, confused, and like Nia looks like genuinely like meek and a little bit more like old Nia.
Mark would reach a hand across the table and just say, "We've all been through a lot."
If you don't want to talk to your guy, I got the guy. Maybe he can help too, eh?
I want to talk to him, I just don't know if I can go alone.
I think today we need to figure out just our bearings. And once we have our
Listen.
bearings,
to me in the first place, we wouldn't have this problem.
And when we figure out our bearings, we can then resolve this issue.
Nova, if I can get more information on the Gia spell, is there a way to think on the idea of breaking it, or is there literally no way?
You'd have to find someone that knows more, I guess, so that you can maybe see if there is a magical college in town. There's also a few experts around the place at different things. There's a conveniently brand new shop that opened with magic items, and maybe the guy there might know some more about it.
I have a question. What is the spell? What is the school that the gay spell is from? Would I know?
Probably Enchantment. I'll have to.
That's what I thought, but
so,
I can't help but think it's something else.
Reeks of enchantment.
Reeks of it.
Yeah, well, enchantment's a pretty
Alright.
fucked up form of magic.
So what I'll say is that you guys are heading out from the bar at this point, walking and talking, heading to your next objective, because you either want to go see Tamel or a magic place. You've got things to do in town, and you might as well get on the way.
Oh,
So, yes.
did I ever get paid for my efforts for what happened at the old city?
You
I
would
forgot
have
to ask that.
You would have been. So we have in Etrodale, it's one of the only places that has it. They have bank systems, so you get like a token with a stamp on it, equating to an amount of money or items or whatever's involved, and then you can go to any place around and hand one of those in another bank, and they'll give you the funds and take it off of the total held in that place by that party. So if you're owed gold, you can do that. If you're owed items or something different, it's the same sort of concept, but you won't get like the perfect item that was back in the old city. You have to choose something from the new one.
Yeah. So is that a yes?
I don't believe anyone has been paid for anything thus far. Like the party is owed many thousands of gold at this point by the Umber Heart. So yeah. So bank at some point, yeah. Please don't make it this session. I have to go do the math, and I don't want to right now.
Well, I just need enough in order to get some particular components. So if we're going to a magic shop, that might help.
Okay, so you can go check out the magic shop and then decide if you want to go get money out, because you might not get what you need or have more than what you need. So are you guys heading to...
We'll window shop first.
Yeah, are you guys just going to head straight to Bob's one-stop shop? Is that the plan?
Yes.
Okay.
Bob's one-stop shop. I love this.
Bob is an entity, all right?
Man, we wronged very long
we
ago.
did so many bad things to Bob.
We know
Hey,
why
he's doing
he has
great,
a
it
one-stop
sounds like.
shop.
It's going to take you a few hours to get across town. And so it would have been about 11:30 by the time you left. You probably get there about 3. And in a weird sort of way, it's like the sun is already starting to set faster than normal. And in the other end of the sky, the moon is rising, and it's almost like the moon is trying to push this sun out the sky. To you, Yarrow, no, that's the player. You, I almost said Arron.
Ignis.
Holy shit! Thank you. I'm like saying
Ignis.
all these other
Ignis.
I
names.
just spelled it
His
4
name is-
times.
Yeah,
His name is Ignis.
And then I wrote my name too, and I did it right.
Ignis.
I'm so proud of Salon right now.
You get this like weird like tingling in the back of your neck. Your hair stands up. You just don't feel very comfortable. You can feel that the goddess is fleeing something. She's getting out of the sky. And the moon that's rising is red.
I immediately pray for something. I'm trying to connect to my goddess.
Are you gonna? You haven't got any abilities like a cleric to commune, do you? Not properly.
Not properly.
Oh no, he doesn't. Yeah, I keep forgetting he's not actually a cleric.
Yeah. I am a
Such
divine
a
soul
rub on him though.
sorcerer.
Like he's not actually a cleric, just because you can
Yeah.
heal. Like,
I could have taken that cleric spell, but I was more interested in healing and fire.
yeah, fair enough. So,
Auric, is the blood moon starting to be visible?
Auric?
I mean, no.
What did I say? Did I
said
call him
Auric.
Auric?
You asked yourself.
I was very,
You're Auric. You're Auric,
Auric,
darling.
could you tell me?
Sure. Yes, the moon is rising, time and space and other things. Yeah, the red moon is rising and it is visible.
Fucking hell.
Clone.
It also seems to be much closer than it is. It's not a small dot in the size. It's like a
Slow.
mountain rising on the horizon.
What is it? What's wrong? Do you need to sleep again? I can carry you.
No. Look. Do you remember last year?
I remember.
It was
Neat.
asleep, so she does not.
No, Nia's just looking at you guys, looking at the sky. What? What happened
we
last
just-
year?
Can we
You were
go
asleep.
inside and lock the door?
Was this when Leaf
Remember
died?
when Leaf died?
I remember no one told me.
Do you remember when Saros' flesh melted off and his fat boiled?
What happened to Saros? First she's hearing of this one too, guys. No one told her that.
Saros
wasn't
also
fun.
died. He was spared
Yep.
by a boatman.
Didn't you
I saw
die?
it all.
Did you die? No, you were the
No,
one
I
that-
saved the day.
I think I was
I
out
reversed.
for that.
I fast
think
forwarded
I was-
time.
You
Get
fast
us out of there.
forward. Oh my god.
I think I was unconscious for that part.
It's probably why we've suffered so much.
Anyway, this is a problem.
Well,
Are
then,
you guys
Immediately
entering the shop?
I'm
Are we-
pulling out the gold scale as we're still walking. I'm like quickly and silently like sending any prayers to hopefully get something back.
Yeah, I think we'll go into the shop if it's the closest building.
As you enter, this like very large man rummaging behind the counter, because it's a long building and there's like 3 walls and there's doors that separate each one. So there's the counter to the magic shop, and you go through to a bar and you go through the far end, and there's like a little smithy. Just there, and he sort of just like oblivious stands up. It's Bob, walks into the tavern area, and starts stuff in there.
can we see anyone besides Bob, or is it just Bob walking
You're
around right now?
alone in the magic shop right now. There's just components and items all behind glass casing, and they all seem to have these sigils or spells placed into them, which are either alarm spells or like glyphs of warding. So like if you try to steal something, you get exploded.
It's effective. Can I see what's in the other 2 stalls? Because I saw there's a bar that.
Yeah, so
Just went down into.
he can travel between. You'd have to go outside
Oh!
and then into the other.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry, I was so confused.
It's like a 300-foot long building.
Okay.
Tell me, mister, have you ever heard of a glyph of warding?
So you go out and back into the bar. Do you there, Nia?
Yeah, sure. I'll wander around.
Hello, welcome to Bob's One Stop Shop. Hello, I've seen you before.
Oh my god.
What? You're part of them that left me in that. I had no money, no friends. You left me there. Where's
I am so sorry.
the kitty?
Nia like kind of looks down and she looks like genuinely sad. I got separated from them.
Oh, but I made sure to stop kibble.
Bob is a treasure. I'm sure he'll be.
forgot about this.
I'm sure he'll be really happy if he makes it back. I'm sorry. I didn't even know they left you.
Well, I met a lady friend of Yako's, and she helped me set up a little shop over there. And then that did
Oh.
really well, so we got Yako to collect me, and he brought me here, and now we've gone and made a joint partnership here.
So Yako's here too?
He's somewhere around. Yeah, I can find him later if you want. Did you ever find your ghost boyfriend?
She looks like has like tears. Died 6 months ago. Found him, but I didn't help him.
Oh, so yeah, I said he ghosted you, but he really ghosted you.
He was kidnapped.
I'm sorry. You're still too young for a beer, or you want some milk?
I'm 20. I'm 22.
I don't want to get in trouble. I'll have to get an adult to tell me if that's true.
And I step forward. I am an adult.
So the rest of you walk in at this point?
I don't want to drink. I don't want to drink.
You've looked around the magic shop for a bit, and we'll get to what items are there in a second, but are you going to then enter the bar with Nia? How's the rest of you and the shiny man? 2 shiny men, because I guess Guy walks in with his dancing lights. So maybe you want a drink? I could probably spare one for old friends, so you did leave me alone in the strange city.
We know you.
Don't worry, I come
didn't
prepared.
leave you nowhere.
Yes, Ulrich, we know him.
You're the ones that
while
burnt down my tavern before, and then I came on the boat, and then we
Who's this man?
It's Bob. You don't remember Bob.
You remember Bob. He really liked Leaf.
This is my first time meeting Bob. Hello, Bob.
Oh,
Hello,
Ignis,
what's your
this
name?
is one of the first
it
people that we...
I can't be blamed if he does not have any discernible features.
And he sort of like puts his hands near your head. He's like, it looks like fire, but it's not warm.
Oh, well, it's due to the nature of my being, but yeah, no, I can be warm if you want me to be warm. He pulls out the bottle.
I have a wife back in Dustfall. It's okay.
Oh, I'm not asking for it. No. Just to pique interest. Be entertaining. Outside is very drab, and everyone's having an off day.
We have one of those competitions. Last day of every week, a talent show, if that's what you're wanting. Are you talented?
Am I talented? He asks.
So, what? So you've come to pay me then, or why? What's happening?
Pay you?
Looks
We-
at
I don't
you.
even know who you are, man.
We burned
Hey.
down his
Ulrich,
tavern.
yes, we know him. Yes.
We didn't.
No.
Okay. Let me
It's-
explain.
wasn't
I've
on
never burned a
purpose.
tavern down in my
I know
days.
I've burned some shit down in my day.
Shut up!
And as she says that, you guys hear a sloshing noise as water starts seeping under the door at the front into the bar.
The
Oh,
fuck?
you got angry and there's water. Make it stop.
Bob,
No,
I
that's-
can't do that
But
anymore.
You
Oh,
said
I remember you
were
now,
a
Robert.
mage in training. Why?
I'm not-
Every time you show up, my bar's tight.
I'd like to leave the bar. I'd like to leave.
We need to leave Bob
Wait,
alone.
question. Was it go out the bar and then keep going down to the smithy? Was that the order?
Yeah, it's like right at the end.
Yep, nope. I'm just like, okay, I'm just gonna and then leave and start heading that direction.
As
Bob, do you happen to have any sandbags nearby?
I don't know what that is.
The
Bag of sand.
Yes.
People buy those. Should I sell them in my shop?
More for construction work, really. But this would be relatively useful in order to keep the water from coming. So no sand, no dirt, no nothing.
I don't
If
have
there-
any real bags. I could get my pillowcases and fill them with sand.
Oh no, we don't want to.
But you have
inconvenience
sand.
You're sleeping.
Well, there's the port along the sides. Is that a bit of beach with some sand? We could get some sand.
Yes, get some sandbags and throw them at the door so that way nothing comes in.
Thank you for your help.
Oh, if you survived this long.
He goes off to. He's a big boy. He goes outside and
Very
starts.
physically intimidating.
Yeah, he's huge. He's like 6'2", 6'3", and he's just this barrel of a man. But yeah, as you walk out the front, you hear this echoing screech from somewhere in the distance.
The fuck?
And it barely carries to inside, but outside you hear it. And after a moment, people will just start running and screaming past you in the streets. From a side alley, there is this woman is running past, and this hooded figure just steps out, grabs her by the face. The head just stops her and turns it and looks down at her with these eyeless holes in its face, and she just goes limp and falls into the water. Not even a twitch.
What the fuck is it this time? God damn it!
Do the rest of you go outside, or are you just gonna like bunker down in the bar?
I'm immediately.
I mean,
going
at the
outside. What
scream,
hell
I'd
is
probably
it
go
this
outside.
time?
Yeah,
Yeah.
same.
Can I just draw my rapier, please, and my buckler?
Yeah. Guy, what were you about to say?
Just in that moment, as we turn to head to the door, I want to use message to Sloane. I'm sorry, I usually ask for permission first, but what happened to the other one?
He looks very confused for a second. What other one?
I cast it again. The Saren. She's not here with you, eh?
Oh. Was I there when you were explaining?
We would have told.
Saren?
I think for simplicity's sake, I would have told you. It just
told you. All right, cool.
Yeah, you knew she was taken, but yeah,
Okay.
I don't think you don't know who she is.
She was taken by some people. I was told she'd be okay.
Those people, they are the Vaughn, eh?
Oh, yes, not Vaughn. Yes, Vaughn. That's Vaughn.
Oh, in that case, she's fine. And drop the message spell like that explains everything and just head out the door behind them.
Okay. So,
What do
You-
I see?
outside, people running, screaming, the water is higher. This person is still being like, it's just their head is just dropped by this cloaked figure, and then as the sun dips to sort of like evening, it does start to get dark, and this red moon rises, illuminating the city in a harsh, uncomfortable color. You see this ghostly female figure rise above the city, and she's sort of like luminescent, this like faint blue, and then you see 2, 3, 4, maybe 10 of them just rising and floating above different buildings.
Jesus.
How far away is this creature that just looked this woman to death from me?
Looks can kill.
About 60 feet.
I think I've got one last warlock feature I can expend before I can never do it again. And that's my Hexblade's Curse.
Okay. Nuts.
I need to get within 30 feet of it, but I want to kill this thing, I think. This is kind of fucked up. This is not my repressed trauma from the last time Nia had to fight one of these things. So I would like to mark it with my Hexblade's Curse when I'm within 30 feet.
Okay. What I'll get you to do then is roll initiative.
Woo.
Oh.
May I please bring out Shadow Barrington before I do that?
I mean, I'll say as you step outside with the screams, you can summon it and then roll.
Yes.
The
Thank
music is not playing.
Do we need
I am immediately bursting out.
Do we need an
between
active
sets of
initiative
sight.
tracker? Or just gonna...
I can set one up, but otherwise just roll and I'll sort it in a second.
Oh. Apparently.
I'm just gonna write it down on my sheet, so on my page. You just do your thing.
Those of us that are still inside as well.
Yep, everyone roll and let me know what your numbers are.
19.
Oh.
Hold on.
Okay. A D20.
Perfect. I'm the last one out the door.
So
Got some
Nia is
decimals?
15. Yep.
Foundry likes to be weird like that.
17, because +2 initiative.
If
Yep.
you set it
23.
to break the tie on initiatives, it does this.
What did you say there, Auric?
23.
Jesus Christ.
Of course.
It's okay. I made up for it. 5.
Oh,
Last one out the door. Makes perfect sense.
We have a lot of 5 numbers. I don't know how I feel about this.
Give me just a moment.
Oh wait, is initiative considered a skill?
Yeah.
It is a
Okay,
check,
then
yes.
I have disadvantage then.
What do you got now?
15.
Right.
pretty good.
So Nia and Auric are both on 15.
Yeah.
So now I go first.
Yes. Maybe, because I have to roll the initiative for the monster.
Yeah, well.
I want it to die. Good. Roll low, bitch.
Okay.
Oh,
Seeing
these-
this fury in Shelby's eyes, I'm gonna let her go before me in the initiative.
These
Sloane,
things.
you step out,
Mm.
and this thing just sort of turns its head slowly, and you recognize this thing. And it just cocks its head, and it's just this gaping maw with this like void in it, and it's like the void for its eyes. You remember this thing from the boat. If it's not the exact same one, it is similar. What would you like to do, Sloane?
Oh, sorry. It's my turn. Okay.
Yes, remember we said you go first?
Yes, I know. I didn't know we had started. All right. So I have Shadow Barrington out. Yes.
Yes.
Excellent. I would like to rage.
Mhm.
How far away is
60 feet. It is 60 feet.
Was that rage or gas? I'm not sure.
I did have a lot of creamy brulees. All right, 60 feet. All right, I am going to move my full 40, and I'm going to take out before I take out my great sword or great axe, I will take out my hand axes and I will huck both of them at the same time.
Ooh, fucking hell.
Okay, go.
Badass.
Do it.
Throw.
Do it.
Come on. Okay, good. First one is a 23.
That hits.
The heats.
Yay, 10
Oh, shit.
points of
10.
slashing damage.
Yep.
And number 2 is excellent. That's another. Oh, that's 6 points. Oh shit! Plus, what's my rage damage now? Is it 2, 3? I think it's 3.
Okay. So you sat there and just you throw these two things
22
into its
Total.
chest, and it just stands up and looks at you. And from the body on the ground, this spirit rises up
Cool.
and just
Send-
hangs in the air next to it.
My spirit can go. Although
Okay.
I don't think I can do anything else with it this turn because
this
I already
thing
used my bonus action.
is
You can
the
move it still, but you
haunted-
can't do
haunted,
anything.
twisted spirit of the lady that just died, just overcome with fear and just lashes out at everything near it.
Cool.
It sort of like parts of the water like freeze underneath it. You know, it's terrified fury. So you're just moving up.
All right, so I will stay, but I will have my echo move up and just like stand like in front of me and just
Sure. Big bear. Okay.
Yeah, big bear.
Ignis walking out the door. You see Big Bear, not Big Bird, Big Bear, in front of Sloane, and 2 axes sticking out of this creature's chest. You've never seen one of these creatures before. It is standing over a woman's corpse, and there is a ghost rising from the corpse. What would you like to do?
Well, bonus action, wings out, and I'm gonna go 30 feet in a diagonal form just to kind of get some air and to kind of see how many of these creatures are there? Again?
There is in the air. There is a bunch of women, ghostly things, floating above the city. But on the ground, there's just one of these cloaked, sort of decrepit humanoids.
Okay, well, very much tired of a lot of shit. I am gonna say, I'm gonna throw a flame strike at it.
Go nuts.
Yep.
At the thing on the floor?
Yeah, at the thing, and also it's a 10-foot radius.
Yep.
With a 40-foot high cylinder. So if that ghost is in there, that ghost is about to get lit the fuck up.
All right. Roll the damage, and I believe it's a dexterity save.
Yep. DC 18. And
well, he passes. But tell me the damage.
What did I say? Nova's not allowed to roll dice.
She passes.
So this motherfucker is going to be taking 4d6 fire damage and 4d6 radiant damage.
Yeah, cool. Do they have resistance? They do not. Not radiant. That's a single dice.
Oh God, I had hoped.
Yeah, you need to. It's slash roll 4d6.
There's also like a widget button at the bottom too that you can just click the dice.
Yep, so that is 9 plus you roll 1 the d6 or 2. Yeah. So that becomes 11.
Keep in mind, any of them that rolled a 1 is a 2.
Did any roll a 1?
I couldn't see fast enough.
No, click the... Nope, 1 did.
Roll... So 1 did roll a 2, so it becomes 12 points of damage. Cool.
All right, and then we still have Radiant.
Radiant, go nuts.
And then...
Oops, that's not the right
This one I don't have that benefit to, but let's see.
Shit. That's really good, though.
Shit.
Jesus. And that was on the radiant damage, too. Nice.
Yeah, that's really good.
Yeah. So in the middle of this street, as a ghost is coming up from the body, I immediately just point the staff down and whatever light from God comes down and just boosh.
It does seem like a feeble light in comparison to your normal, but the detonation is still meaty. Still hurts them. Yeah. All right. Nia, you're up.
Was I able to get closer to this thing before initiative started?
Yeah, you're 30 feet away.
Okay. Was I able to drop my curse on that, or did I have to wait for...
It'll be this turn.
Okay, yeah.
I let you move, but then initiative was rolled.
Okay, that's absolutely fine. Bonus action, Hexblade's Curse.
Mm-hmm.
This is my only usage of this. As the magic is slowly leaving my body. Okay, blah, blah. Okay, I just get some extra to roll, and my crit range is increased.
Yep.
Which is real useful.
As you move forward and go, what?
Yep. Move forward cautiously to go bap. Where's my bap? There's my bap. Why won't you roll?
I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, I forgot about this lovely thing about these fuckers. Oh, I probably failed. That's 10. My bap won't bap. That's a problem.
How far away is Nia from me?
I'm 30 feet from you. Probably.
Yeah, you're outside 30 feet because you went up this way and she's gone forward 60. So,
wait, what? I didn't come up.
Oh, sorry. I thought I heard Yara speak.
Oh,
no,
yeah,
you're
I
6 feet back either way.
I'm saying, okay, never mind then.
Okay, so Nia, you are going to take 4d10 damage.
What kind of damage?
Take 18 points of psychic damage.
Psychic, okay.
Mm-hmm. And You can choose from now on if you want to avoid avert your eyes getting disadvantaged on all attack rolls, but then you won't have to suffer from all the
Well,
eyes.
I'm going
you also
it would be really cool if my fucking attack would roll.
You've got you take 5 points of necrotic damage just by being near the thing.
Do I have? I forget. Do I have resistance to necrotic damage now? Is that my weird thing?
Yeah.
Okay, so is that already taking my resistance into account, or is that
no? So it'll go down
3?
to 2. It goes to 2 or 3. 2. Round down for players.
I'm down technically. Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was round up. Okay.
No. Okay.
By house rule, round up damage on monsters. Round
Yeah,
down
that's
damage
what I do as well.
on players, but yeah.
Okay. I'm
Nia.
struggling to roll this fucking dagger because it doesn't want to roll, and I
Do you
can't.
need me to do it for you then?
Please, because I can't do it from D&D Beyond. It'll fuck up the screen capture.
No worries.
It's supposed to be the +1 rapier.
No worries. Give me just a moment. Go to your features, attributes. Why is it not in your sheet? That's interesting.
It is. It's in my inventory.
There we go. Rapier.
See what I mean? Clicking, it's not doing anything.
Yeah. Oh, it's because we've linked it to D&D Beyond. It's fine. I can just. What's proficiency bonus? So
+4, but it's doubled because the creature I'm attacking is hexed. That's put on my damage. Sorry, my bad.
Okay, thanks. So it's 1d20.
Sorry for slowing the game down, guys.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Big
I'm
apologies.
gonna be ready on my turn, so it'll go fast.
1d20 plus 4 plus another 4 plus 1 for the magic bonus. Roll. You hit it.
Okay.
You can probably do this yourself, actually. Like, just do the math.
Well, no, I was trying to do that, but then you asked if you could do it.
Okay. Roll the damage then.
Okay, well, let me see what my damage is. I'm trying to get D&D Beyond open on my phone, and that is
So 1d8 plus what, proficiency as well? Plus
plus the. I don't think any of my fancy shit on the sword goes off yet. So
nope.
Okay, so 1d8 plus 4 plus dex
plus an additional 4. Yeah. So 1d8 plus 8 plus 1 after that as well. Actually, it's because it's magical.
So plus 9.
Yeah.
12 points of damage, and I want to attack again.
Go. Cool. So it's 1d20 plus 9 and 1d8 plus 9 is what you're looking at for your hit, and your damage.
We will have this fixed next time, I promise.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck. It was almost amazing. 17?
Hits.
Nice.
And
Nice.
D8 plus 9. Fuck, god dang it. Sorry.
You can just hit, when you've rolled it once, you just hit up.
Oh, wait, it's the thing now?
And you can, you hit up to the thing and you can do it.
It is
I'm
not.
going to speed this up.
It's not letting me. Because I think you rolled that one, not me.
I didn't roll the. Okay, it's fine. I'll just do it. It'll be quick. Roll. Oh, cool. I roll max and kill it. Excellent. So you dash forward and you slash across, getting his attention. You draw back your arm and you just like drill it straight into his eye, just a little swirl about, and bring the rapier back, and it sort of just drops to the ground, dead.
Holy shit.
Auric, it is your turn. There's still a ghost right next to her.
Okay. Okay.
That
Well,
ghost
I
not
was
get lit
prepared,
up?
but-
It got
So-
hurt, but it's not.
Oh
not dead.
god. Oh shit.
All right, and
Thanks for
that ghost
Flo.
is the only thing in range. Everything else is way up there, right?
Yeah, that's correct.
Cool. All right. In that case, then I will cast a. Let's do a 4th level. Oric's not gonna pull out his typical spellbook. He's gonna pull out the spellbook gifted to him by the college. And I will open it up and I will conjure a flaming sphere on that ghost.
The
Okay.
ghost.
It makes a dex saving throw. DC 18.
Excellent. I will get on that right
D18
now.
boys.
The ghost makes a DC 18 saving throw. Normal. Does not make it. So how much damage does it take? 14?
14 points of fire damage.
All right. So it shrieks in pain. Not quite dead yet.
Okay. And that's where I'll end my turn. That fireball, the flaming sphere, stays on top of the ghost.
Okay. The ghost is going to reach forward and is going to let's see. Make a wisdom saving throw there, Nia.
I feel like that's your favorite thing to say to me.
And Auric and Ignis and everyone, actually. Everyone that's outside.
Hold
So
on.
Guy's the only one. He's still inside. He's like, what's going on out there?
Hold on.
Lucky bastard.
I'm looking at something.
So-
No, I can't do that.
Nice.
Wisdom?
18.
Mm-hmm.
I have a -1.
I think I want to use Indomitable, please.
Go for it.
I'm also going to use my reaction to use a chronal shift to reroll mine, because 6 ain't going to do it.
That 14 ain't gonna fucking do it.
Ugh. Can I give him my hero points? Do you roll again?
Take
That's
that.
not how that works. All right.
You sure?
Each non-undead creature within
So
6...
that's going to be an unnatural 20 on me.
So you are frightened for a minute.
Figure out how to roll saves.
And oh wow, I don't think you're going to care about this. You're also going to age a number of years. Let's have a look.
Who?
No biggie.
Who is?
You are
You
now
failed.
40 years older. There, Auric,
Hell yeah.
the nigh on
It's like
immortal
another
man.
Tuesday that happened.
Finally, you'll be respected by your peers.
Auric, I imagine Auric gets one very, very, very small wrinkle on his forehead.
Well, here's the thing about
Okay.
elves. The older they get, the more beautiful they become.
Oh, it's a beautiful wrinkle.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, so was it only Auric that failed? Is that what happened?
You rerolled, right? What did you get for your reroll? 16?
16.
You're fine. I didn't call you out. You're good.
I'm just making
Um,
sure. I was
Imagine if
confused.
Neil was 60 years old now.
Eve, you
She's
step
a
out
half
the door,
elf, so
and there's a ghost hovering in the air, and the team is shaping up. There's also like a couple dead bodies in front of you.
and these huge towering figures around
Well,
the
they're
city.
not huge. They're medium sized. They're banshees. They're
Oh, okay.
rising up. The creature that is dead on the floor is a bodak.
Yes.
got my revenge.
I mean, it's a ghost. You know what you do with ghosts? And I put my finger out, and for no reason at all, I go bang, 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 and fire three Eldritch Blasts.
Yes! Yes!
Eldritch
As a bard.
Love that.
And I have to say, I played Guy as a warlock the first 2 times, and he didn't take Eldritch Blast any of those times.
Oh my god,
So
you
this is the
wasted
first time he's done
potential.
that.
Absolute wasted potential. How
Bang, bang.
dare you?
So forget
Okay.
the 11, 18 and a 16.
So just hits it once, blasts a chunk out of it. The next one hits it like dead center and just into nothing. Gone.
Fucking hate ghosts.
One of the hovering creatures is going to move forward and going to yep, cool. So it rises up through the roof of a building about 25 feet away from you, as these things are just like coming up from the ground. At the same time this is happening, you see a large maybe 7 foot tall. He's 6 feet tall, but it's that he's standing on the water. He's not in the water. So as it's rising, he just gets pushed up. So he looks to be about 7 feet tall. He looks like he's got a really, really long stave. He's in a long cloak, and he's like, you just can't see his face. He looks remarkably similar to the boatman you saw last time. This Banshee, though, is going to scream. Would everyone like to make some saves for me?
What
Time
kind?
to die.
I would not.
Depends
Con
on what
save. Not.
kind. Con, okay. I'll
Con
gladly
saves.
make a con save.
All
for you.
right, that's not.
On save.
This is why that moon was so desperate to get the sun away. It's also why.
You know, when I said I'd gladly make that con save, I'd like to take that back.
10. I am going to use Peerless Skill and inspire myself.
Hitting me.
Can you do that instantly?
21.
So
What's up, Aaron?
Peerless Skill, yeah.
How do you?
Level, that's
how do you
my
do a
high level.
straight,
That's my
like,
level 13 thing. I can
save?
give myself a D12 5
Hold
times.
on. Aaron's trying to figure something out. Sorry.
How do you just click the save, like saving throw button? Because I see it.
Okay.
On,
On your
the sheet,
Click the number.
on your sheet, you see the number. Just click it.
I did.
The number itself, not the name.
Yeah, it's not letting me.
That's right.
Roll it.
Then you might just need to go by the modifier, like what we did
Yeah,
for the.
just-
Well, it's a plus 10 to save, so let's see.
Sorcerer.
17.
So we got 17.
Yeah, 5.
Then
20.
Guy has 20. Sloan has 21. Nia has 8.
Now I'm thinking
Or-
about it. I think Nia's Constitution is wrong because I took a negative to Constitution at the ending of the last session.
Why are you waving?
'Cause I know
have
what
a
Banshees
question,
do.
Nova. If I failed, I can still use Favor of the Gods.
I'll check in just a sec. So what did you get again? 17?
I got a 17.
You have passed.
Okay.
So you everyone but Auric and Nia take 46 psychic damage.
Get that napkin out of here.
16. Auric and Nia go to 0 hit points.
I was
Oh,
right. I was right.
Hold on. Fuck, it's
God
not close enough for me
damn
to
it.
smack it. Damn it.
You go to 0 hit points, and that creature that's just like crossing the street at the end, going like he's like a T, junction. He's crossing. There's a current that seems to flow out from him. All of you need to make wisdom saves.
Even the unconscious ones?
You automatically fail, and your bodies, despite the fact this shouldn't be deep enough, you just start floating towards him.
oh no.
Oh no.
I'm not actually dead. I'm dead.
I don't suppose I
8.
fuck. Wouldn't have had enough time to put
So
a
we've
drop
got-
of blood on the coin, would I?
So that's
Damn
going to
it.
be a 19 with a +4 for the save.
You pass. Guy and Sloan fail. Let me just double check what I wrote for this.
Oh, you wrote down that everybody gets to go home nice and safe. Wow.
So the tall man will look like to be a very long safe staying in the street. The water seems to be flowing away from him, and as that current hits you, you have this cold sensation run through you, like you just need to stop and sleep. A bone-deep weariness settles upon you. You must fight the urge to walk towards the man and touch him. You see men, women, and children walking mindlessly through the cold, clear water that's rising up, and they reach out to touch this man. As they touch him, there is a quick flash from behind their eyes, and they fall down dead. And they just seem to sink endlessly into the ankle-deep water, disappearing.
We have an action? Or
Ignis,
who's
you
up?
succeed. Everyone can still take actions, but their movement must take them towards the figure.
I don't wanna.
Never really woke up and it's like, I'm gonna kill my party today.
So,
Not even
I
close.
wanna.
Yet.
the other side of this, give me just a moment, because there was a little note I have right here, which makes this really nasty. Can I get those that failed the saves need to roll a d10 for me?
That includes, okay.
1.
That's good for you.
2.
It's good for both of you.
Or
1.
less good.
All right, you halve that number, and that's your damage that's been done to your int and wisdom.
Points. 5?
Well, no, you can't have 1 to 0.5. It just goes to
Jesus
1.
Christ.
I mean,
what
you
is
can't.
going
So
on?
you're telling me my
What is
wisdom went
going
from
on?
a 6 to a
To a
5.
You're blind
And my
as a bat.
and my intelligence has gone down to 9.
Yes. It is
Welcome
now
to the club.
Sloane's turn.
Oh no.
Some brick
How far away?
intelligence.
How far away am I?
You're 90 feet from the figure that it turns towards you, and it's just a skeletal face with these small, like, it's like an infinitely long hallway with just these 2 little glowing embers at the back.
Okay. And so movement has to be towards it, right?
Yeah.
So my full 40 will
Oh,
go
shit.
up towards
Sorry
it.
about that. Sorry, I thought you moved 30. So when I said, because you hadn't moved to fight anything, had you? You were.
No.
Yeah.
Uh
So you
no,
moved
I-
40 feet.
You
up at the
moved
start.
forward.
I
You
did.
moved forward.
I did
towards
move forward.
the
It
boat.
wasn't-
80,
through
you're
your
now
axis.
40. You're now 40 feet away from it. So you're 1 turn from the touch. At the end of your turn, you can make another wisdom saving throw.
Okay. I threw my hand axes, so I don't have anything to throw. Shit.
Pick up a big ass rock.
Yeah.
Pick
Are
up the
there any
Verdax
big
body.
ass?
Eat something at this motherfucker.
What can I eat? What's nearby?
You can rip anything up from as you go past. Just make an attack, and it'll be a 1d4 improvised throwing weapon.
Great. Let's just say there's like a
rock.
crate or something that floated out of
Lob the backs.
I'll shop.
Lob the backs.
So what did you say it was?
So you roll your regular range attack to hit, like hand axe, and then you're going to do 1d4 plus strength, I believe,
plus-
for
got
just
it.
a thrown.
That's a third 22.
Yep. This crate just smacks it in the side of the head. Or the front of it just breaks on its face.
Hell yeah. And you said 1d4 plus strength.
Mhm.
So that is going to be a 2 plus 4, 6 points of crate damage.
Would love
Okay.
to report there's an emotional support doggo with us.
Good. I needed Cooper.
Cooper,
I
did you
needed
hear?
it.
Nova's
I needed
gonna
him.
kill me tonight.
The-
Oh,
The
no.
face.
And he got closer.
This creature turns the rest of its body towards you and starts advancing down the street.
Oh, nope.
You can make
nope.
yourself a wisdom
Nope.
saving throw, by the
Yep.
way, at the end of your turn.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Wait. I want to. No, I don't. But I might be dead.
Well, my turn yet, so we'll see what happens.
So
5,
that when
4,
throw
3,
question.
2.
Throwing the crate counted as one attack.
Yeah.
I'm picking up another one. Throwing another one.
Sure.
I have 2 attacks, and then my echo's gonna pick one up. I'm just gonna throw it. 18.
Just keep throwing them.
Misses.
All right. Now my echo's gonna throw one because I can do that unleashed thing.
Yep. That'll hit.
23.
Yeah,
Good
Echo,
Shadow
by the way.
Barrington.
You know how it's like that goes glowing like blue tattoos on it usually?
Yeah.
They are dim. It's just like it's
It's
like
dim.
they're gone. Like yeah, he almost looks fearful.
Not Shadow Barrington.
Roll your damage.
Now Barrington ripped
getting
your
there.
heart out once.
8.
Okay.
8 points of crate damage.
Make your wisdom saving throw. End your turn to see if you will not walk towards it. Remembering you're at -1 wisdom.
I know.
And you continue walking towards it
Fuck.
in your next turn.
Fuck.
Ignis, the only man that passed anything. You have
Yeah,
2
I'm up in the
unconscious
air.
friends. You have a Banshee 25 feet from you in the air at your level, and you have this big creature advancing down the street towards your friends that you just watched kill like 6 people.
Okay, so first of all, friends first. Obviously, I'm going to spend 2 of my sorcery points to do a quicken spell, and I'm going to cast mass cure wounds on the 2 friends down below.
Thank you.
And that will give you guys.
Oh, wait.
You want to know what? I will do that at. I'm gonna do that as a level 6, so there'll be an extra D8, so 4D8 plus my spellcasting modifiers. So.
What did you just realize?
All right, it's fine.
Okay. So...
Yep. Just roll the dice out, and we'll see what they heal.
Couldn't you have gotten flesh to fix that, Nia?
Oh no!
Don't say it. He doesn't know.
4d8, and that's I'm gonna re-roll one of those ones with empowered healing with another sorcery point, so that will be.
So you re-roll the 1 to get it higher. Okay.
Yeah, so we'll see if it rolls higher. So
hopefully.
So that's gonna be two extra points.
All right, so you got 24 points of healing to you, Auric, and then
with my modifier, it's technically 34. 34. So it's 4d4 plus my spellcasting modifier, and I have a
healing word gets a modifier.
Yeah,
but it's not.
It's already got the modifier.
Mass cure wounds.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they're gonna wake up.
Okay, so Auric, you wake up, bit healed, feeling a bit good. Nia, you wake up screaming as there's fire running through your veins as the magic that was placed in you to convert healing to necrotic activates. You do heal, but your veins are just like bulging in your neck and face and are black. Can't see it, unfortunately.
Yeah, unfortunate. I did like a whole thing.
That was your quicken spell. What are you doing for your spell?
Okay, so as my action, is this thing like directly in front of me? The Banshee directly
25 feet away.
25 feet away? Okay, so I am immediately going to fly down to Auric, and as an action, I'm going to just pick the motherfucker up.
Yep, just make a strength check. He's not very heavy.
Okay.
I'm a little boy.
I'm a little boy.
Weight wise.
Let's see how well my
I don't know. Even elves get thick when they get old.
That's going to be a 14 because I have a -1 to my strength.
I'll say that's good enough to just pick him up. But yeah.
And I say in his ear, if you fall down again, I do not know how well this is going to go. And with that, I think
that's the end of your turn.
Yeah, that is going to be the end of my turn. I'm not on the ground. I'm just hovering.
Nia, you stand up next to a ghost. That's actually it's about you started floating really, so it's like 10 feet behind you and in front of you by about because you'd be right next to Sloane at this point. You're like 5 feet behind her. So 5 feet behind you stand up 5 feet behind Sloane with this creature ahead of you and a ghost behind you.
Wait, was Sloane also in that area as well?
Yeah, you would be able to heal it like every.
Oh yay! Would I get?
She would have gotten 34 points.
Oh, it's 34.
I'm doing my job. I'm doing my job to the best of my ability. I swear.
Thank you.
What would you like to do, Nia?
I need to ask what was going through my head when I woke up, when I came to. What is my immediate emotion right now?
So,
am I afraid? Am I angry? Am I startled?
There's ghost, afraid. Go with afraid.
Okay.
You were just almost dead. Banshee screamed at you. Ghost next to you. Bodak was in front of you. Now this
okay, well then.
Avatar of death.
Bonus action. I want a second wind, please.
Mm-hmm.
So plus 11. 15. I could have fucking been better. And I think I want to go after the big fucker that Sloane is walking to, because that seems like a problem. So, can I move my Hexblade's Curse? Is that something I can move? I don't think so.
No, it's only Hex that you can move.
Yeah, oh well, that's gone forever. It's fine. I'm just gonna run past Sloane at this thing and start taking some slashes.
You're a bit too far away to stand up from
Wait.
prone.
Oh, right. I'm so sorry. I forgot I was down on the ground. Well,
You
then
could either you can get to the ghost behind you, or you can be a few feet in front of Sloan. That's it.
yeah, I'll be a few feet in front of Sloan because I would kind of like to stop you from that.
Okay.
Oh, honey, I'm gonna barrel you right over.
You don't know the new shit she can do.
Actually, Nia, wisdom save.
Why?
You take a new wisdom save at the end of every one of your turns.
Over your fear.
That's 19.
You get over your fear,
Nice.
and you do not lose any intelligence or wisdom again. Auric, your turn. I saw your face at that.
I can murder you. Too much intelligence. I will buy the plane ticket to Australia.
I'll help pay for it and buy one myself. That's what I'll do.
Party bonding.
Okay.
Just
What do we
get to
do?
initiative 5. Just
Do
get to
I,
initiative 5.
So I understand. I guess I was unconscious. I didn't see it.
I'm sorry about that, Guy. I don't think. Did I give you? No, you did. You got Eldritch Blast. Never mind. I thought I skipped your turn.
That was the last one, yeah, I'm waiting for this round to get back
scrolled
down to me
up and
again.
you weren't even on the order for a second. Continue, Auric.
Yeah.
Oh,
In
I'm right
in
down to
in the like 3 seconds I've been awake, have I seen what this has been happening when people
pretty
go
much-
towards this guy?
Pretty much open your eyes and there's a banshee above you. You sit up and you see that. You haven't seen anyone else touch it yet. Not this round.
So I don't even know. I don't know about that effect because I just
Not
woke
yet.
up. Okay, cool. Just
You
checking.
can feel the
All right.
strange warmth behind you.
Oh, I feel so protected and warm. Like I have a
Beating
weighted
the
blanket
bullets.
on me.
And
All
I'm
right.
just
Well,
go.
okay. Are there any banshees that are near this banshee, or is it just this one banshee?
Just that one. The rest are too busy doing other stuff.
Fucking hate having only area of effect spells. All right. I am going to cast on the banshee. I'm going to cast Maglock Snare to bring it to the ground.
Ooh. Nice. Do you want to read out that description for us all? Because that's a spell you haven't used yet. It's a
So
ferromancy spell.
Yep. So I conjure a band of iron around the wrists and ankles of a target within 120 feet. Magnetically snaring the target, reducing their speed to 0 and knocking them prone for a round, which a flying creature would be knocked to the ground. A successful strength save will, if they succeed on the strength save, it'll only have their movement and not knock them prone.
Okay. Let's see if it'll succeed on its strength save at 1
Everything else
strength.
has.
It failed. It can't pass. There's no way it can pass. All right.
All right, that thing is knocked to the ground, prone.
It
and is
just
locked up for a round.
screeches as these like bands look around its arms and just drag it to the ground. And as it hits the water, it just starts bubbling and sinking into it because it's being taken home. You actually instantly
Fuck
kill
yeah.
it.
Fuck yeah.
Nice. Nice.
Got
So-
plenty of those Maglock snares for these freaking banshees if they show up.
Okay.
Nice.
I'm on banshee duty, folks. Get the rest of the shit done.
You've got a few feet left to move, I imagine. Are you just gonna stay
But
like that?
I'm being carried by Ignis.
Oh yeah.
Well, no, I picked you up. I'm not carrying you. I picked you
Oh,
up.
you just lifted me to my feet. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
So that way
Just
you
checking.
didn't have to worry about being.
Thank you. Thank
losing
you.
your
I
speed
misunderstood,
for
but that makes a lot more sense.
Yeah.
So you got 30 feet of movement. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Do I have to move towards the freaking guy? Because I was
yes,
flowed
actually.
towards it.
Because you auto
Before.
failed because you were thing. So yeah, you will.
I feel like I was floated. All right. Well,
You will. So
then, yeah.
you move 30 feet towards it, and then you get to make a wisdom saving throw and see if you can break out of that effect, or you take more.
I can't
damage.
wait for this now -1 wisdom save.
Oh, welcome to the club.
That
Oh,
was so close to a 20. Did
No.
everyone see that?
I refuse. I will use my reaction to fucking
Hell yeah.
Chronal
do my
shift it?
bullshit.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Come on.
That is.
gonna be fucking terrible. I've rolled nothing but shit tonight. I don't think I've rolled above 10. Except for
Oh,
those Arcana checks.
Again,
Sorry.
it was a 19 bounce to a 3. So
Fuck it.
wait, that was you rolled a Constitution.
you did roll Constitution, so I'll make you re-roll that. Thank you.
So
I'll give you a chance. I feel lenient.
One chance.
I am a benevolent
I
god.
feel
benevolent
Oh,
god.
Oh,
I'm formally putting in my resignation.
The dice have spoken.
As a D&D player in general.
So what I want you to do, just for a minute, Sean, just turn the mic off, hug the dog, and then come back.
He's trying to get me to hug him. He knows I'm in distress.
The ghost is up next.
Understand what is happening to me right now?
How? That is mathematically impossible.
No,
And
it's
it's going
highly unlikely.
to move up behind Nia? No, Sloane, you're the closest. And it's going to dip a claw into your back because it is
Whoa. What?
There's a ghost behind you.
Yeah, that ghost has just been hanging there.
It's just going to
for a while.
ethereally, like, pretty much put its hand around your spine. And you're just going to get
Ah!
I thought the ghost died. I'm very confused on where the hell
it had
this ghost.
four hit points.
But like I thought it was stuck in the flaming sphere.
My flaming sphere went down when I went.
Yeah, because you
when
went
I
unconscious.
felt
Right.
16 ain't going to hit you?
Nope.
Okay.
It also
So it's
doesn't
sort of
stop
like-
him from moving.
It's sort of like you feel this coldness go through you, but it doesn't actually like solidify inside you. So you do know what's behind you now. It is Gee's turn, and you just watch someone try to take a swipe out of your friend.
Start walking towards the deadly apparition out on the water.
Mhm.
Like it's trying to draw me there. I'm walking towards it. Reach into a pocket and pull a "This cost me a fortune, and when this is done, I'm going to kick your ass, but for right now," and I throw it ahead of me and cast Force Cage
Ooh.
on this beast. DC 18 Charisma save, please.
Ooh. One moment. I didn't think I'd actually have to be stopped by something that actually could stop this thing.
Oh, this ain't even done yet.
Wow, you
This
didn't
is
think
only
we were
my
gonna
action.
make it out alive. Nova wants us all dead.
Yeah.
So what I did with this is the prison in the shape of a box can be up to 10 feet on a side, creating a solid barrier that prevents any matter from passing through it and blocking any spells cast into or out from the area.
Please,
Any creature that is completely inside it is trapped. If they cannot leave the cage by non-magical means. If they try to teleport or interplanar travel, they must make a charisma saving throw first. If they do, they can leave. If they don't, they waste their turn.
Okay.
And therefore don't. Yeah. So
Now this thing is scary.
Bitch, this isn't
Oh,
even
yeah.
Guy's final form.
So I'm gonna just roll.
Why did I use my damn reaction? I could have made it fail.
Where is it?
plus what though? There was no plus on that.
Yeah. Hold up. This one, 11 plus 6.
By one.
Oh,
By
yes.
one.
Yes.
Excellent.
I'm
It
so
just
sorry.
sort
I'm
of-
so excited.
It just sort of stops for a second, and its eyes go to you.
Mhm.
Does this thing block sound? This box?
It cannot cast in and out. That's all it says.
You are
And no matter can pass in or out. So nobody more can get to
stopping
it.
me.
Yeah, for sure. And then I scream at the top of my lungs to every other person, like any human or citizen that's in the area, at the top of my voice, "Get the hell out now!" And I'm hoping to intimidate them all into leaving.
Make a intimidation check. Let's see what happens. I'll say for civvies it's DC 13, and they just flee.
I can't miss. I got plus 15.
Yeah, okay, cool. They are.
Come on.
They are. Anyone that's not
Arts.
already in the water is
Yes.
going to run. Make yourself a wisdom saving throw now because you're in the water.
And 8 is the same as 9, right? It's still -1.
Yes.
In that case, I don't need to change anything.
Let me just check
Icing
my
on the
character
cake?
sheet.
Nope,
no.
absolutely no icing on the cake.
You take a neg 1 int, neg 1 wisdom.
Okay.
No, sorry, you got to roll.
I gotta roll a d4, right?
And then it's neg that. Yeah, my mistake.
So 1, half of 1.
1. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So let me just double check this thing's Okay. It's its turn. It is going to, with its at-will ability. You see it just sort of it just swirls its staff around in front of it, like in a circle around it, and this little like symbol comes up, and it just hits the ground, and it teleports. So what does it need to do now?
Is this a magical teleportation?
Yeah, is it magical?
It has to make a charisma DC 18 or it's not going anywhere.
Okay.
me and Ulrich already have the same exact idea.
For an hour with no concentration.
Yeah.
Yep. That's why it costs so much as well.
1,500 gold worth of rubies, yeah.
Okay. Don't fail me now.
Fail me now. Oh, it was a 3. No, actually 16
stops.
plus 6, right? Yeah, okay, so yeah.
It teleports to between.
Cutting words.
Oh,
right?
Yeah. I still have my reaction, so I'm
It's a reaction, so
me and
what is the
Ulrich
DC on cutting words?
Motherfucker down.
I wish I had my reaction because I could just make it fail.
I'm pretty sure it just
flat out just reduces it by 11.
it just reduces it by 11. So
Pretty
that's
sure it just
actually it
fails.
was a 16 plus 6 you said. So it was 22, it's now 11. Say hello to my little friend.
Ulrich Solaris. Approach, and I will leave your friends be.
Why you fucking do it, Ulrich?
You can't go in.
Don't
can't get
you
inside the
fucking
box.
do it.
And the current is still happening, but he sort of takes this deep breath in, and all the flow that was going out from it creating this thing just stops and freezes, and that drag on you stops, and that cold deepness, that tiredness, that I just want to lay down and die stops. You are standing in my domain. Step forward. Speak to me. I have a proposal.
Since I'm slightly away from him, I'm like, don't do it. Don't do it just yet. Don't.
Or you can let the eye consume you, and then your world.
Oryx slowly takes a step forward. I imagine it's just this loud echoing splatter as he steps through the water.
Okay, and as you get to about 10 feet away, you have been a valuable servant to my brother. My name is Arron.
I saw you once before.
You saw a minion. And this is just an avatar.
Oh, I was speaking about the eternal darkness I saw last I passed through this veil.
Oh. Most mortals don't remember their time in the void.
Well, you nearly took those memories from me with this spooky water.
Yes. The river Styx flows where I tread.
Proposal, you say?
Yes. You have yourself a predicament. I am the last of the horsemen. 3 others will ride, and then I come. Any world on which I tread fully ends. This is not a thing you can fight. If I am here, you will all die. However, I find myself in less of a rush than my siblings. They all want the end now. They are impatient. My power is death. I am death. So, let me give you some small pieces of information. Things you have missed. The first horseman war is here.
I knew that.
The second pestilence is currently residing far in the south. Apollyon. You are currently not in a position to fight. There are two that have been seen that can bend the end of times. Your friend Sloane and another. And he looks towards Nia. Someone she is familiar with. The currents of fate swirl around them. However, I see something different. My siblings see that you have no future, Oryx Solaris. You don't exist after a point very soon. They believe it's because you die. There are different things that can exist beyond our sight. Demigods, deities, and I believe you are currently worshipped.
Be friends back in the forests.
It is my belief that you have a chance of ascending. You will either rise shortly or die and disappear forever. Let us make a deal that if, and I know it's a big if, you ascend, you owe myself and the Styx a favor, a debt. And in payment, I will give you some more information about my siblings, their plans, and you can ask me any 2 questions right now. And if it's within my sight, I will tell you truthfully. And he just sort of taps the staff on the floor, and the symbols for a zone of truth spring up around it.
Ooh.
When the moon passes its zenith, I will have to leave. And he looks up. discuss your questions amongst yourselves. I will give you 5 minutes. He just leans back against the wall of the force gauge.
Are we all going into like a football huddle? Is that what's happening, or?
Was it only Auric that heard that, or they were just speaking to Auric?
They were speaking to Auric. They were being respectful, like, come close, chat.
Right.
Their voice kind of is going to ring out pretty loudly there. Yeah.
I still feel the need to walk towards them.
No, he turned that off because he wanted to, because Auric did what he asked.
Okay.
Yeah, Auric would step back towards his friends and sort of fall down, sitting in the water of the river Styx, waiting for them to join him. The look of absolute numb blankness on his face.
I splash down in front of you. What did he say to you? What's happened?
Put over.
A lot. All I can tell you is we have 2 questions to ask.
What do you
and
mean?
You will answer. It's all you need to know. So we have 2 questions to ask.
Did we hear him say a proposal for work? What did he want from you? What was that exchange?
A favor. Just a favor.
In exchange for what?
2 questions.
And
Anything we want to know within his sight.
does
It's quite a lot.
does leaving us alive also come in that equation? Anywhere?
It has already been bought. He will leave at the zenith of the moon. We have 5 minutes.
Oh.
We will live.
I'm not afraid of. I'm not afraid of that.
Don't.
I'm not ultimately afraid of that. What I'm afraid of is that the decision you make now, everyone here in the city will live. But
Yes.
what will you trade for your soul? What is he asking for?
No soul. Favor.
It is just a roundabout circumstance for the exact same thing.
Perhaps. That favor is strung on a string that is very thin and may not come to any fruition. And even if it does, I'll be in a position to better evaluate it.
I reach out and grab your hand. I cannot lose you again.
Then we must accept this offer, because if we do not, we will all die.
Wait, how? He said we had what, 5 minutes?
2 minutes, Auric.
2 minutes.
We need to hurry. We can discuss all this later. I think you've made up your mind.
Where are all the dragon heads?
Should we also
I
ask?
start-
Shouldn't we also ask the location of the exact location of the cult, the head of the cult?
Yes.
What about the location of Tiamat, or Bahamut's body?
Could also prove beneficial.
But it also might be a waste.
This is also true.
People have been looking for Bahamut's body for a really long time, even if it might be out there. I mean, these are your
We
questions.
know where the
Ulrich,
cult
but-
is. We know where the cult is.
So if we know where the cult is,
And we know where
It'd be
one of the
important to
dragons
have-
is.
and if we know
Yes,
where
but
one
we
of the
don't.
dragons is, we could definitely use the information on the potentiality that Bahamut's body might still be here.
Well, then what about the other one? Yes, we see it, Nova.
Ulrich, this is your decision. What do you desire?
Do you want to know why they're doing it?
I want to know why they have my daughter. What it means.
Mon ami, 2 minutes. It is almost gone. Go, 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 go! And I
What?
shove him.
You have a minute, Ulrich. What are your questions?
Where are all the heads of Tiamat?
2 are currently being used in hell to fight the demons, the green and the red, though a ritual is being prepared for the red to be released. The white in Chiron, posing as a ruler. The black has been released from the elves in the north. Their war beast runs amok. And the blue guards the body of Bahamut beneath the sands of Yakalai.
Two in one.
You have almost no time left. Maybe 10 seconds. Ask a question.
Yeah.
Daughter.
Why did they take my daughter? What use does she have to the court?
He steps forward, shattering the force cage. They need daughters touched by dragons. Remember the favor. And he sort of starts to disappear. And as he does,
I would like to try and cast Otto's irresistible dance on the bastard. Wisdom save 18, or he's going home dancing like an idiot for the next minute.
okay.
Oh my
Why
god.
would you reinitiate?
Oh my
Do
god.
Do not piss off Guy. Guy does not like it when you hurt his friends.
Are we
Give me
friends?
just a moment.
Wait, we're friends?
Let me just double check.
I've known you a
count as friends
day.
because at this point we're all working towards the same goal, which is the overthrow of the current feudal system.
All right.
I kind of hope he makes it because I already pissed off. I mean, this is death.
He
right?
makes it.
Yeah, and
good.
I just have one thing to do to death before, depending on this, I guess.
I was the first creature not of divine making. I exist everywhere at all times. Do not test me. Looking towards Guy.
Yeah.
And with that, there's this small sort of clap of displacing air. And the water like quickly just evaporates, and it's just this like, it smells like a battlefield, like it's just death. And Ulrich,
yeah,
you're given some information because you'll promise some.
Just a quick flavored thing, just as this happens, Ulrich would drop to his knees and in an unusual display of emotion will scream into the air as the water dissipates around him, screaming, "An awful lot of corpses just to talk to me."
The images forced into your mind are going to render you catatonic. As you see beyond the veil to the realm of Abaddon, hundreds of billions of these creatures clawing at the edges of reality. You see somewhere in the distance outside this large void entity which you have been in communication with, you're given a brief glimpse of them destroying a plane of these creatures running rampant across it, all different shapes and sizes, and they feed on magic. They're almost immune to normal weapons. They eat the life force from people's bodies. It's war first, inciting rebellions between nations. Then disease hits, weakening them further. Then crops wither and die, creating famine and hunger. And eventually, when the walls are weak enough, the river Styx flows across the plain. Death steps forward, and entropy and shadow just leach out until there's nothing left. He literally kills the plane, folding it into the Styx. And that's where we'll end tonight's session.
We all lived.
Has the
He
moon
drops
gone
to his knees
down?
and starts to throw up too. So yeah.
Yeah, it's on like the way down. I was gonna have him attack Gear, then I realized he might just one-shot him. I was like, probably shouldn't have you just hit by a CR30 character.
That's not a problem. I've gotten death's face. This is exactly what happened to me in the Strahd campaign. I pulled Tood on Strahd at level 8 and ceased to be. So
Fucking spiders on death.
Thank you though. That was so much fun. I had such a blast tonight.
I am contemplating how the fuck we ended up here.
Oh, everything
from the bottom.
He might be catatonic right now, but Auric immediately has 1,000 plans.
Oh fuck. Well,
Oh yeah,
there
Gee's
goes my
dancing. He
ear.
just put death
Fine,
in a
these can come off
box.
now.
Oh, he's
I-
doomed.
I apologize to the players for running so far over time. We did have tech issues at the start. There's a bit of things causing problems during the game, but we're here like right now. We've got no art on screen. I don't know what the hell's going on with that. We'll fix that next time.
I don't
We
know.
just wanted to
what's
get
going on.
hopefully an interesting stream for you guys. You all had fun by the sound of it. It wasn't too bad.
Everyone take a level up.
Yes. Oh yes, I had forgotten.
shit.
Everyone takes a level up.
Wait.
Put death in a box. You go up a level. That is acceptable.
I was so frustrated. I was like, he won't fail. I'm pretty sure he's got like +10. I'm like 6.
Oh. And it's charisma, right?
cool,
So there's. I saw that and I just thought, oh no.
He has like +15 to his wisdom save. When you're like, oh, make it, like, yeah, whatever, it's fine.
That's why I knew there was no chance autos was going to work. That was just a symbol, right? That was
Man,
just
but if it did happen, it would have been great.
oh, it would have been comical, but
All right, we're so far over time. Unless you guys have objections, I would really like to hear favorite moments because this was a fairly hectic week for me, and I just could use a bit of happy at the end of it all. So, yeah. Like again, it's late, so if you guys want to go, that's fine. We'll just do a quick outros and leave. But if you're okay to do favorite moments, just raise your hand. All right, we will start with
rapid fire.
Sloan, favorite moment.
I don't like going first.
Okay, we'll go from the other end.
I need
Nia.
to think.
What? Okay.
Shelby, going first. Favorite moment.
Fine. I actually really enjoyed everybody getting in on Sloane's vocabulary lesson. I thought that was really cool, getting in on her spelling. And you know, it didn't include a fucking Bodak being thrown at me. No, audience, you need to know. Nia has nearly died from a Bodak twice in her other campaign. There's a reason that was a Bodak, and that was because Nova hates me.
Nobo claws.
Oh no, they're around. You just you have to wait until they appear because we were running out of time. So I had to take a section out. So yeah, you have to deal with that. Yarrow, favorite moment.
Oh God. I guess favorite moment is just like being like standing off against death. That's fuck. That's all fuck. And that's as good as I can comprehend that. Is who.
Okay. Sean.
Return of Bob, hands down. Was great.
Yeah.
It's funny because you were this whole time there was like this tension of like, oh, it's a Halloween episode, something bad's gonna happen, and I thought that Bob's wife was gonna be a hag. That was fucking around with everything. I thought that was what was gonna happen, or Bob somehow was gonna. For a moment I was
Bob
like, we should
kills
name this
us
episode Bob's
rightfully.
Revenge. And Bob's really death or something, and Bob's just like, you shouldn't have left me there. Time to die.
Okay.
Jesus.
Okay, so next up we have Saren. Her favorite moment was not being here. Now it'll be Shannon.
I've had time to think. I have mine now. Thank you. I needed the extra think time. I loved everything with little Stefan in the beginning. That was so sweet. And I mean, I'm biased because I work with children, but it was just awesome. I loved seeing that kind of care and emotion from Oric.
Yeah, you almost taught him how to get eaten by demons.
Almost, he did. He just did.
He's gonna need to know if he's in magic school. He's gonna need to know.
Yep. Lastly, we have Kevin. Favorite moment?
My favorite moment actually took a while to unwrap tonight because it was Nia's breakdown. Like it started when you walked in and Bob's like, I remember you. And it's like, oh, the guilt hits, right? And it peaked at that Bodak moment, right? Where you're just like, nope, done, I'm out. Like the fear and the terror and the I don't know what to do next. You played that scene brilliantly. I loved it. And the thing I liked about it was it took a while to do. Like it took, it wasn't just bang, I broke down. It's like I'm coming apart in increments. It was really well done.
She tends to do that. Just a little bit.
I think my favorite moment tonight was death in a box. Just like
put death in a box.
Death in a box.
Gi 3 is short time for this world, but it was good.
It was fun. All right, guys, let's do a really quick round of who you are, where you're from. We'll do the same order that we did the favorite moments in, and I'll just get you pretty much to just go one after the other. Don't wait for me to tell you. So starting with Shelby.
Hi, my name is Shelby, or Whistle. I'm from the channel Whistle While I Work. It's a channel where I tell stories from my D&D experience and draw whatever fun fantasy stuff comes to mind. I'm currently creating a series called Into the Farwood. It's a fun retelling of a hag arc I'm currently in D&D. I have a special episode coming out for Halloween. Go check it out. Arron, it's your turn.
Oh, fun. Hi, I'm Arron. I'm otherwise known as Yarshian. I make the series called How to Be an Adventurer, which is a comedy series of the Danmachi anime. I am also the dungeon master for D6, which is going to be coming up to its new campaign relatively soon. And also, I do voice acting and sound design. I don't really have much else to talk about.
Oh, me and Arron are on Necker Hunt.
Yeah,
we're on Necker Hunt. We forgot.
I'm Enoch Solomon. I'm your rootin' tootin' sad cowboy hours.
Emo cowboy. That's all he is. I heard your shit talking to Fluna. It's time for me to get back at you. Fucking emo cowboy over here. No, we gotta be quick. That's all. That's all you get. Shoot.
Hi, everybody. My name is Sean O'Donovan. I am the local spokesman for Hero Forge. Oh, no.
It was probably dead anyway.
The Roll for Damage is sponsored by Hero Forge. Make sure you go and buy heroes for your forge. But I am also from Paradise Productions, where I am the creative director over there in the DM for our flagship show, Advantage in Paradise. And we do a bunch of other stuff over there, like Relaxing in Paradise, where I relax and do things. And the Sean and Shannon Power Hour, a very powerful hour in which we recap our show. And I troll Shannon the entire time. And another Play in Paradise on Tuesdays, where our very own Mike and Alex play video games. come check us out. We've got plenty of programming coming in the future as well.
Okay.
I've been Oric.
Well, damn, I don't need to say anything else about Paradise Productions because Sean said it all. So yeah, I'm from there too. And I play Scarlett on our Monday night show, and I love her very much. And you find me S3E08 on all socials. I'll put my thing in the chat. Damn it, spelled it wrong. But yeah, I'm from Paradise too. Yay. I don't know. Next.
Okay.
I'm tired.
Hey, that's me. I'm Kevin from Dirty 20 Gaming. Normally Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays we play, except when these wonderful people let me come over and play here. Tomorrow, 10 Candles, 6 p.m. One of our members is going to kill us all off for the second year in a row to celebrate the great and wonderful holiday upcoming.
Okay. All right. Yep. Thank you, Hero Forge, for sponsoring us. Thank you, Dingo and Hit Point Press, for helping us out with Fool's Gold stuff and making a cool Kickstarter. Go check it out. I believe it's exclamation Fool or Fools or something. We get their very own special link in the chat. I'll find it. I'll find it in a minute. But anyways, we're gonna say goodbye. We're going to get.
I found it.
You're so good. We're gonna run an ad for 30 seconds. Please stick around and watch it before we raid someone, because it will really help out the channel, help support us. And I also wanted to yell out to, I believe it was Sensei Suplex, for throwing a few bits at us. Thank you very, very much, and all the follows tonight. It's been wonderful. We're gonna raid the dreaded GM, who is doing his con save Dungeons and Dragons weekend. So yeah, go check them out. And now I remember how to run an ad. I'll be 1 second. Right, I found it. Wave bye, guys.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, guys.
Bye.